Got him.
which is the big reason why they split. Or maybe it's the other way around, something like that. They split because they're Protestant. One was Protestant and one was Catholic.
Okay, fair enough.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Which also explains, that weird bit of the Netherlands that sticks into fucking Belgium. Maastricht.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where Apple lives. He lives in that little area. The bit of the Netherlands that's like its a little penis into Belgium.
Andrew
New
Neighbors posted a
manifestation.
new video titled "Secret Gay Boyfriend." Oh, exciting.
You're capable of drawing large amounts of aurora around you, generating a large scale of nin explosions.
Shit.
Is this just consecrate with a few extra steps?
What? Trying to hold on. I heard you like mumble an ability. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on.
Shit, where are my abilities? Where the hell's my...
Manifestation. Holy Lance with a few extra steps.
No. So Nin Manifestation is basically just like charged up really big Nen that is explosive. Because your other Nen, basically, it's like a bludgeoning ranged attack. So like you hit people with it and it's like ranged punches essentially.
Oh,
But this Nen Manifestation is more like an explosive blast that can do some serious damage.
okay.
That isn't my character sheet.
I'm ready.
Here we are.
Are you?
That's not my character sheet.
Incendiary firebomb. Cool.
You know what's cool? Mechanized infantry.
In Civ 5, I know.
Yes. Wait. Wait, wait a minute.
Window belongs over here. Okay, there we go.
Hey, that guy who runs PragerU, right? That guy's name's Dennis Prager, right?
Yeah.
The guy who owns it, or something like that, yeah.
Oh my god. I just realized he does Bible translations, apparently.
Oh no.
Here's the kicker. He's Jewish.
What?
Oh, it probably is Old Testament translations then.
Yeah, Dennis Prager, fucking Jew.
Oh, I'm streaming, by the way.
That's
Cancel.
That's great.
Canceled for being prejudiced against the Jews.
I'm gonna tell you about the Jews.
You know, the Old Testament tells you a lot about the Jews. I'm just throwing it out there.
It's true.
Well, it's almost as if they were involved in the olden times. Well,
Yes, olden times.
ye old times.
Yes.
The last time you guys played, I believe you disguised yourselves as servants and guards of the Valiant Palace. And you had went to the armory to equip Wigbert. Not Wigbert. Fuck it, I changed your name. Wigbert. What's your name in this? Cecil, that's right. Cecil Quickfinger.
It's like, I don't remember. I have too many names.
Oh, fuck. Cecil went to go don some armor at the armory.
I think it was like Cecil Quickfinger.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
There you go. You had just left the armory and you're just standing in the hallway at this point.
No. You don't play with the cord that...
You have approximately 24 hours to execute whatever plan you had to before you need to leave this place.
Okay.
You did also notice before, so as you entered, you had to, the gate was lowered, and which provided you an opportunity to come in, but you noticed like a large army kind of leaving the city.
Right, that was probably going to be an attack on somewhere. But,
So if I'm correct, like, I'm just basically Curtis LeMay at this point, right?
Who?
Literally who?
Operation Rolling Thunder.
Oh, that's right, there you go.
the hell's
Oh.
Operation Rolling Thunder?
Operation Bomb the fuck out of them.
I didn't. This isn't
right.
Vietnam.
Operation fucking level city.
Operation Rolling Thunder was an operation approved by, was a gigantic carpet bombing operation approved by Curtis LeMay to basically flatten North Vietnam.
Oh,
It dropped more ordnance was dropped on North Vietnam than the entirety of World War II.
Okay,
Oh.
so are we flattening the city? Is what you're telling me?
Yeah, we fucking are.
I'm sorry, I don't quite remember the story, but I have a big feeling that flattening the city was not part of it.
I do remember that we went to a bunch of cities, asked
Yes.
for their
Yes.
airships, and then we're going to try to carpet bomb them. But
Oh yes, and we need to stop the
We
Yeah,
need to
we-
take out their AAA. Yeah.
yeah, we need to destroy their AA guns.
As far as the situation goes, you guys are aware that, so you talked to Axis overnighters. He agreed to lend you his airships if all is going according to plan. He also said he was going to get his hands on some alchemical weapons for the bombing. Oceanera said that she is going to work with... She's relaying all this information to Corona, and Corona is busy trying to establish relations with South America to deliver the bombs as an HQ point. So it's all just kind of like this whole web network that's been established now.
Okay. So we're in this armory. Is there anybody else in this room with us?
You left the armory and you're just standing in the hallway. It's empty at the moment. So I believe disguises were... I think Dante was a sexy maid. Hildy...
Who's also a zombie for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, like a voluptuous zombie. Hildy, were you a zombie or a guard?
Just a zombie.
I mean a maid or a guard. You had to be one of these.
I'm pretty sure we're all maids.
I think Hildy was also a maid, yeah. Cecil opted to be a guard and got some armor. You had all also just had a conversation with the Phantom, who was suspicious of all of you because, you know, you guys didn't quite fit in when you arrived.
Because we're idiots.
Are we being arrested already?
Well, I mean, you're walking around freely.
All right. Let me see. Shit. We need to get to the tallest point of this castle or something so we can get a good view. Like we need to step outside and see if we can spot every one of the cannons or the anything that could shoot down a airship. What do you guys think?
I mean, am I not there? I thought I was like somewhere else.
You're all there together.
All right.
Yeah, you guys decided you didn't want to split the party, so you guys just traveled as a unit.
All right, cool. I will. Yeah, let's do that.
I look around for like a window or an open area where I can like look down the city.
So you guys currently are kind of underground in like a basement area where the armory was, and if you look around, you can see the stairway that you came down from, which would lead to the first floor. But you also notice down the hallway, there's some more doors, but there's also another stairway down further. You would like to go up?
Yes.
You ascend to the first floor, and you immediately see that it's kind of busy. There's a lot of servants walking around carrying like kitchen supplies and quote-unquote laundry and just running errands, cleaning. There's guards walking around patrolling. You came to find that, Dante, you did notice before that from your previous venture here that the palace guard is anchored here. No matter what, like, the fact that you caused a distraction last time and tried to lure them away didn't work. the military and the palace guard seem to be two separate entities.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you said people are carrying food. Do undead eat?
No.
All right,
Oh
that's
my.
weird.
We need to see where the food's going.
If the undead don't eat, that means there's going to be something here that does.
So we could follow the food and take a shit in it.
Maybe not follow the food and take the shit in it. We gotta focus, guys. Focus on the air guns,
Okay. And then take a shit in the food.
and then focus on the food. So how about we just go? We keep going up to the roof. Someplace that'll get us high vantage points, so we can point out all the guns that need to be destroyed.
Oh, see them all, yeah.
Well, you look around, in search of a staircase up, and you do. There's a couple of guards standing on either side of the staircase as you try to ascend. Do you attempt to just walk past them?
I approach them and I see if they talk to me first, and then if they don't say anything, I move on.
So they look to Cecil, who seems to be in armor similar to theirs, and they say, they turn to you and just ask, "Where are you taking these servants?"
I was told that we need to have some cleaning done upstairs.
Very well.
Oh, that worked.
All right, there we go. That's it. I can give the most mundane answer I can find.
As you approach to the second floor, you notice that it all seems a little more cozy. It looks more residential here.
More residential. Is there more stairs going up?
There is.
No. Is there more guards?
No.
I'll just just keep going then.
Is there anything that looks like a desk?
Excuse me.
Not in these hallways.
All right.
As you reach up to the third floor, you find that there's less doors here. You would indicate that there's maybe only like 3 doors, maybe 4 if you walk around and look, as opposed to the second floor, which had over a dozen.
Can I pop onto the closest one? See what it's in. See what's in it.
You head over to the closest one, and when you try to turn the knob, it appears to be locked.
Oh, maybe you should knock on it and say housekeeping.
I knock on the door, and housekeeping. Anything?
No, it's just silent.
Fair enough. Any more stairs going up?
There are.
No, of course not.
Is there an elevator by chance?
No, there's no elevator.
Fair enough. Just thought I'd ask. Oh yeah, you're on level 4 out of level 100. Good luck. Have fun with that. Right.
Well, if you want to go up further, you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
so
it
how
like
do they number their floors?
well, there's no like official floor numbers. It's just
Do they do it like do we do it like we do it in America, or do they do it like they do in Europe?
Oh,
Which
from starting from 1 or starting at 0?
Starting at 0, because the first, what we would call the first floor in Europe is called the ground floor, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so forth.
we'll just do it American style, simpler, so I don't confuse y'all.
Okay.
So you guys are currently on the 3rd floor.
Well, it's something to take note of in case you want to like point out some cultural differences between certain fantasy groups. A real subtle way to do it too. The way they number their floors.
Oh god, I think I'll beat somebody to death if I have to look at a fucking elevator.
Axis likes to have a ground floor. You know that.
Anyway, any of these doors that are not locked, or are they all locked?
Give me a luck roll.
Shit.
Can I just check every door if it would be?
We could be thorough. We'll give you a luck roll.
How do I roll on here again? Oh, exclamation point. 13.
13. We'll say one of them is unlocked.
I open it.
As you open it, it appears to be a large bedroom. As you enter, you find that there is one large window, and as you would recall from flying around outside examining the castle, there's very few windows here, which would indicate that this is one of very few rooms. As you look around, there's a large, like, California king-sized bed, and
Wait, how big is a California king size bed?
Pretty fucking big.
bigger than a king-size bed.
My god. Is
And
there anybody in it?
There's a large, like, vanity kind of like mirror, like, preparation area. And,
Oh, hey there, big boy.
paintings and such. It's all homey. There's a personal fireplace here.
Okay. Any...
Does it
No.
look like it's occupied?
It does not appear to be occupied at the moment.
Doesn't look lived in?
It doesn't look like perfectly made. You would assume maybe that this door was unlocked because the cleaners hadn't come in here yet and straightened things up.
Are there any obvious fire hazards?
There's the room itself is made of stone, but there's plenty of, like, the bed could be lit on fire. There's some wood, like the vanity desk could be lit on fire. There's stuff here that's flammable.
Oh, whoa. I'm searching that desk. Like, for anything.
Okay. As you head over to the desk, you find a number of, I want to say, like, trinkets. There's, like, paper and an inkwell. Perhaps some,
Wait, what are we looking for again?
Oh, we're
We're-
just looking in this room for
I'm
curiosity.
just looking for any information that can divulge anything. Weaknesses,
Should we-
possible
should-
plans.
Should we
But-
be looking for like, I don't know, the AAA detachment's movements?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're looking at it in this hotel.
We're not in a hotel. We're in the castle.
I'm interpreting it as a hotel.
you find a envelope in one of the drawers.
I open it.
You open this wax seal that you seem unfamiliar with, and inside appears to be a letter.
Addressed to...
Addressed to His Majesty Azarus from Andromeda.
Who's
Who's
that?
it? Who's Andromeda?
Okay then.
The letter entails that Andromeda has issued for the Richez detachment to be sent out, and that Leon will lead that regiment. He also says that he will be taking quote-unquote Gilgamesh to begin his experimentation, and that the Stigmata are expected to return soon.
So the Stigmata are working for the fucking undead. God damn it. I pocket the letter.
Well, I say Stigmata, but he actually titles it quote-unquote the horoscopes.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the room that looks like personal effects?
As far as personal effects go, not a whole lot. You do notice in the closet is a like torn up set of like cloak robes that you would find familiar to be TEC's.
Huh.
But most things here appear to be just like the standard furniture and whatnot.
All right, let's get out of here before we get spotted.
Okay. Let's go.
Go back to the roof.
Well, as you exit and head up the stairs, you find what's the word? Not an observatory, but kind of like an outpost.
A lookout?
Essentially.
Yeah. This is where you walk up there and there's a guard presence here. There's windows up here in this spire, and you have full view of the city.
Oh.
Some of the guards turn and say, servants.
Oh, referring to them.
Yes?
Oh yeah, Dante's a servant.
Yeah, I'm the only servant.
I thought Hildy was too, unless Hildy's a guard.
Yeah.
They
Fair.
point to the both of you and they say, "Here, take this down." And
What are they handing me?
they just have like a bunch of what do they?
Refuse?
Yeah, we'll call it refuse.
Shit bucket.
They just hand you like a big like basket of refuse.
Okay.
That's a bro moment.
I take it and I go down, just down one floor, drop the just like dump the bucket out. And, And then I come back
in the
out.
residential.
yeah, just into the like in the middle of the fucking hall.
Fucking savage.
You notice maybe like 4 guards up here, each of them looking in the cardinal directions.
Oh, okay. I look around and try to count how many anti-balloon emplacements would there be.
As you look around, you notice them positioned all along the wall, but there seems to be like a very large emplacement in the center of the city, and it doesn't look like a ballista like the others. You could roll like an intelligence check to see what this thing is.
Right, smarter than a thing.
Whoa.
We're divine.
You see, this thing actually stands out from the rest of the city, and it looks strange because it is advanced in technological nature compared to everything else around here, which is quite archaic. It looks like some kind of like arc cannon.
All right. I think I know what we need to go to then.
I think I also know that we should probably just flat out cancel our plan to blum this place. Because along with the arc cannon, how many AA guns?
The cards are right here.
You guys are like in a room filled with guards.
Insolent.
I'm not saying that in character. I'm asking the DM.
What were you asking, DM?
How many ballista are there, and along with the arc cannon?
There's several dozen along the wall.
Several dozen.
There's a lot, yeah.
I don't think bombing this place is going to be a good idea.
Just reviewing what you saw before when you arrived, the wall is armed with a vast armament of cannons, archers, and ballistas. You would assume that the ballistas are for anti-air, and the cannons are anti-vehicle, whereas the archers are anti-infantry. It's kind of like this system setup.
Okay.
But they definitely look prepared for something to come their way.
All right, you servants. Let's get back down.
Before I finish, I do also want to mention that like I mentioned this before last time when you were walking around the city. There's these large warehouses positioned around the city. Well, quote unquote warehouses. They're just big, large facilities with a lot of people going in and out of them.
And do people look different when they go in and out of them, or no?
Everybody looks about the same. You know, at this point for sure that it appears that they've militarized the entire population.
Okay. All right, you stinky
If anything,
servant.
this only reinforces to me. If anything, this only reinforces to me that we have to pulverize this place into dust.
All right, let's get that. Let's get back to the kitchen. So you can do your dirty servant things, or what the hell you people do.
All right. Yeah, we
Thanks for the lift.
go back down to the kitchen.
All right.
The guards look at Cecil and say, "Hey, are you not relieving one of us?"
No. I'm here to inspect you.
Inspect me.
Yes. You know,
For what?
we have had some reports that some of you have been slacking off.
What's your rank?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Fuck off. And they just like go back to looking around the city.
Woo!
DM, how powerful are these undead around us?
Excuse me. What?
Well,
I'm asking these questions.
I would like to know that if, let's say, I just wanted to decapitate a few and throw their bodies out of the thing.
Judging by the nicer armor, they're not the bottom lackeys, but they don't appear that intimidating to you. Hildy
But
would
they're
know
not-
because Hildy's actually fought some of these guys.
They die real good.
At least
I
up
like
against
the way you
Holy.
die, boy.
They're able to tank a few of Hildy's Holy hits, so they're not bottom feeders, but
Not bottom.
I like the way.
they
you
are
die,
beatable.
boy.
All right, fine. Let's get out of here.
I like the way you die, boy.
What a stupid fucking question. Are you here to relieve one of us? What, like, only one person relieve? What? Fuck. You know what? I'm mad at that guy. How dare he ask me such stupid Now I just thought about it for like 4 or 5 seconds. Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
Asshole.
And
Alright,
the
let's go.
high ground you put in on.
Let's go back down to where the hell we were going to.
Were you heading to the kitchen? Is that what you said?
Oh, I gotta go bring the dog in.
No,
Hey,
we were just heading down a floor so we could talk.
we don't know
one
where the
another
kitchen
without-
is.
Yeah, we have no idea where the kitchen is.
Joseph bringing in the dog like.
I need more booze.
There you go.
I'm also drinking.
So I found out that Minibar does not deliver to.
Of course they don't.
To
You
my
live out in the
house.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Are you gonna follow your parents' footsteps and live on a golf course one day?
No, I don't play enough golf.
When's the last time you played golf?
Probably when I still lived with my parents. But I did see a very interesting thing when I was training to be a pilot in Colorado. There was an airfield that basically had houses around the runway,
Oh.
and I could see it from the sky, and I could see like the garages, like they look like they can accommodate both a car and an airplane. And I was like, I want to live there.
What the fuck? Crazy
Yeah,
things
I
that
saw-
people with money have.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have landing
saw-
strip houses.
Yeah, they had two roads leading from the garage. One that went onto the airfield, and one that led to like a road that connected all the houses together.
Very interesting.
Fascinating.
All right.
Fucking rich people, I swear to Christ.
Are you guys heading down to the first floor?
Well,
Because you said you
Yeah.
were going.
now that we know the air defenses, are we changing our plan at all? Are we still going through with this?
I just want to take out the big cannon. I don't even think we need the little ballistas, but we can fuck with those if we want to. Also, I just want to peek into a warehouse. I don't necessarily want to do anything. I just want to peek and see how bad it is.
Okay.
What kind of altitude do the airships go, and can they just get out of range? Can they just fly too high to be shot at by the ballistas?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Just as a quick Google search. How high can balloons go?
Pretty fucking high. I would just like
Like-
to remind everyone that
Like, high altitude bombing is. If we're gonna do carpet bombing, like we're gonna send enough bombs to just erase this place off the map. So it doesn't matter how high we are. It doesn't matter the accuracy. I don't care about civilian casualties.
well, considering that the entire population is militarized, there is no civilians.
Why am I getting flashbacks to Colin Powell's book?
Anyway,
Okay,
Is there a modifier? Wow.
stupid balloon bitch!
You have no idea if these ballistas are how effective these ballistas are.
Yo, how effective are those ballistas do you think they're gonna be? Anybody else want to take a stab at this?
I remember that little outpost that we took out like yesterday.
Oh yeah, they did shoot us.
Yeah, they shot at us, and then I shot back. How much damage did they do to the airship that we were on? A lot?
Not a.
Also, how high were we flying then?
You guys were just emerging from the clouds when they saw you. As far as damage goes, they didn't damage you too much because they rolled pretty shit.
Okay, well that's good, I guess. But I'm still worried. There's too many guns and not enough airships.
Also, I don't want to look embarrassed when I just tell everybody, "Hey guys, you know this World Air Force that we wanted to assemble? Can't do it because you know they have. Guess what? They want to defend their city. It's like no, it'd be so embarrassing. They assemble the Air Force and then we don't do anything with it.
Also, yeah, like, I want to see this happen. Like, I want to see us crush a city to dust. That's gonna be fucking epic.
Or lose the whole balloon fleet. One or the other. 50-50.
Either way,
I
it's
thi-
gonna be fucking awesome. Like,
I think we're gonna lose the whole balloon fleet.
okay, but just imagine how awesome that's gonna be.
Not very.
But picture that, like, in your mind. Like, balloons getting shot out of the sky. That'd look fucking epic.
I've seen
Even
Avatar:
if
The
they
Last
are good
Airbender.
guys. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It'd be exactly like just fucking zeppelins getting shot out of the sky. It'd be fucking epic.
I imagine Hindenburg, but you know, in the snow.
Several times
But
over.
but in the size of an armada.
Can I man the camera? Say, oh, dear God, the humanity. All right. Anyways, I think we should definitely check out the cannon though. Regardless,
Maybe find a way to sabotage it.
yes, that's just what I was just thinking that Beastie Boys song.
All right. Could you guys lead me to the armory so I could get some armor?
Also, what good are guns without ammo?
Could just blow up the ammo.
We could just blow up the ammo.
You know, there are a lot. You know, there are many ways to skin a cat. All right, let's go to the armory.
All right, as you head down to the first floor, and you head toward the basement level stairway, you notice one of the servants walking down with a plate of like a meal.
Quick question. I suppose the international community has already imposed trade sanctions upon the undead city.
It was a unwritten and unsaid sanction, but a sanction nonetheless.
I would assume that there isn't much in the way of industry out here.
No, I mean, you did discover that this mine that they have and own is their only source of like resource income.
There's also ice.
Can they synthesize gunpowder?
Ice. Thank you.
Maybe you wouldn't know.
Because we're fighting a fucking war here. It doesn't matter how many. We need to think about this in terms of fighting a war. We need to destroy their capability to fight, not just fight them and win.
I just realized ballista are made of wood. Where the fuck did they get the wood?
I can't believe he told me, are you relieving me? And it's only one guy.
You're still on that.
That's just an asshole thing to say! Like what?
Is this
like,
is
it's
his
like
turn to go?
every hour, like, oh, we got a relief for our east o'clock guy. Oh, we got a relief for the north o'clock guy.
Exactly.
We got a relief for the western guy. Like, what?
Also, you're undead. Why do you need relief? You don't get tired.
Maybe he's just trying to weasel his way out.
All right, that's it. Okay.
All right, fair enough. Have a nice day. But
Anyway,
okay.
He misses his wife
can
and
I
kids.
Can I stop the servant real quick and go? We don't eat. Where's this food going to?
She says, "The prisoners, of course."
Oh yes, of course, the prisoner.
I whispered to the other guys. I think this just turned into a prisoner rescue.
We got a lot of different things we can do here.
Do you need help with that?
No, it's just a plate of food. I got it.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna help you. This seems dangerous. We might need something in case they fight back.
Well, I mean, there are guards down there already, but if you'd like to escort me, I mean, I don't suppose why not.
How many and how big are they?
Well, I mean, you know,
I'm really worried.
I don't know. I'm not. I just go down there and I deliver food. There's plenty of guards.
Okay.
Would I look like the captain of the guard around here?
And where would the captain of the guard be if I wanted to ask?
In his quarters,
And where's that?
down in the basement.
And where's the prisoners? Also down in the basement?
Yes.
Oh, very convenient. Everything's just down in the basement.
Thank you
Well,
for
we
your
gotta
time.
keep
Move on.
our office quarters out of the way of the king and his court, so we get tucked
Yeah.
away underground. Or they. She's a servant.
Wait, are you saying that the king is up at the top of this thing?
Not at the top, but he's probably in his throne room or something.
But there's no elevator?
No, of course not.
So he has to walk up the stairs.
Yes.
sure he's the king.
I'd be careful what you say around here.
I mean, I'd be careful what you would serve around here.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just said these things. All right, just move along.
She heads down the stairs.
You know what? What if I just go down to the fucking prison and go, I'm here to relieve you?
I stand relieved.
Alright, everybody, go get guard outfits. I have a new plan.
All right.
Did you hear my plan?
No. What's going on?
I just made a sarcastic joke. What if we all just go get guard outfits, go down to the prison and go, alright, we're here to relieve you.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
How lazy are... How undisciplined... How would you characterize the discipline of this army?
One guy asked
You
me
can
if I
definitely
really-
tell that they run a really tight ship around here, and everybody's kind of on edge, scared of making any kind of small mistake or slip up, or yeah, the whip comes down hard and easy around here, so most people seem to be on edge. But looking up at the tower at the top, they do seem to get bored.
Huh.
Because, you know,
We can make it real exciting for them and just drop our disguises.
I mean, when you work 24/7, you know, life kind of loses meaning.
Okay, so you guys want to go down to the prison?
Mm-hmm.
You want to go to the armory first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to the armory.
Okay. You're just down the hall from it. As you enter, the arms master there looks at you and says, "You again?"
Yes.
Me again.
I'm here to announce that these two servants have been promoted to better.
Conscripted.
You've been voluntold.
Conscripted. Servants?
Oh no, how confused does he look?
Give me a deception check.
Does he look like the tomato from VeggieTales?
Mm. 13. Hmm. He says, "Do you have any written documentation of their promotions?"
Listen, I just came from a shitstorm of a yell. I don't. I really don't. And I don't want to go back. Please, man, you gotta help me out
Why
here.
were they yelling at you?
They weren't yelling at me. They were yelling at the last two guards who didn't do their job. And they were being flayed. Whipped to death. The second death.
Okay.
And then they just pointed at these two servants walking by and just said, "Here, you're the now two guards because now you're getting the new job." And quite frankly, I just need to get the hell out of here. I don't ask questions. I just want to give them their gear and let them, do their jobs.
Look, we're just as confused as he is.
He approaches Dante and Hildy and eyes them.
Yeah? What do you want? You want a piece of this?
Can
big
you guys
boy?
like roll to look tough for me?
Can I slip a nip?
You want a piece of this big boy?
Intimidate him a little bit. Show him what you got.
9.
Oh dear.
He eyes Dante up and down, at first with a critical eye, but then with a different interest. And then he looks at Hildy and he like kind of like,
You want
okay.
a piece of this big boy?
Dante, he was a little questionable of you, but Hildy kind of sealed the deal and he says, "Alright, I guess y'all are tough enough to be palace guards. Man, standards are really going down these days."
You got You got something that'll fit these in to a breastplate?
Don't say breastplate.
I mean, let's not pretend
Breast
like you feel
plate.
pain, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Squish him in, honey, as he tosses you an armor set.
they're my largest assets.
Still living as if you're living, huh? Oh well. And he tosses Hildy her set.
Appreciate you, comrade.
He salutes.
Okay, let's go back to where our jobs.
Let's get back to the plot.
The prison.
The prison. All right, to the prison.
As you head down the stairs, you find a like an iron door at the bottom.
I knock on it.
Like an eye slit kind of like slides open, and an undead's eyes peer back at you, and he says, "Who goes there?"
Just your relief.
Your relief.
Oh, good. He opens the door. He just walks away. He looks at Cecil and salutes and says, "I stand relieved," and he walks away. He walks away.
I relieve you, sir. Goes up to the king.
Holy shit, that worked. That worked amazingly.
Go up to the king and just be like, "I relieve you," and he goes, "Oh, thank God," and then just walks away.
Oh my God.
Okay, is there anybody else in this prison? Like, let's go.
So as you walk in, it seems to be like a checkpoint area.
Okay.
There's a couple of guards hanging out, just like filing their finger bones, like as if they were nails. Chatting.
that doesn't seem-
Chatting. Some of them are like drinking like ale, but it's just pouring out of their guts into the floor.
Dave.
How many are there?
There's like 4 in here.
4? And like, there's still more prison inwards.
Yeah, so there's an iron gate to come in and an iron gate to go to the next area.
Cool. I'm going to try going in further.
All right. 2 of them stand up, halting their conversation. They look at you and go, "Are you here to relieve us?"
Not
Yes.
you guys. Guys further in.
Man.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Because I'm still a woman.
Anyway,
Oh,
you're able to
God.
get to the
Nice.
next door easily.
How much ale is on the ground?
Like, well, a lot. Seems like they're just going through like this this whole bottle.
Do they actually get drunk, or they just like?
Force to have it.
Speaking of ale,
No, it all just goes straight through them and just onto the floor because they have like holes in their stomachs and chests and stuff. They don't have a digestive system.
So they can't get drunk.
No.
Man, that's the fucking saddest thing I ever heard.
These people don't seem to be the happiest people in the world.
No, at least we get to make him a little bit happy by relieving them.
how the hell
At
did
least
that
we
guy
get to-
convince them to be an army?
I don't think they were convinced.
Whatever. They're not gonna be anything when I'm done with them.
What was that?
Nothing. We're just having a joke.
Do you proceed to the next area?
Yeah.
What if we just relieve the whole country?
You were
Hey,
You're
just
relieved.
go home. Just go home.
You're
Take a
relieved.
nap.
You're relieved. You're relieved.
I relieve you, sir. I stand relieved. And everybody just walks out.
Kane
of
walks
the
out.
city.
Where is everybody?
No, he's been relieved too.
Well, as you
Right.
approach in the next area, it is now a hallway, and you see a bunch of iron bars just lining both sides.
Oh, so it's like behind the bars. It's like little cells. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Any guards in the area?
There's 2 just like walking around in here, just patrolling, making sure to keep an eye on
Any
everybody.
prisoners?
Where your relief?
Yeah, there's some prisoners here.
Can we? Is it there like further prison inwards?
There's more, yeah. You would. It appears there's another like iron door down the hall.
I'm interested. Who would they keep up like in solitary confinement?
Wait, what do these prisoners
I'm
look
also
like?
interested. Let's go.
Okay, never mind. Nope, you're not relieved. That was a mistake.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, we continue inward.
As you walk past these cells, you can see a number of like starved-looking people just barely kept alive. Many of them human. Most of them human. A few elves, a few dwarves.
Anything we can tell about them? Like, do they all come from the same? Do they have like a similarity besides just being in prison?
Well, they're all in loincloths, if that helps.
Ugh, that's gonna suck. This place is probably freezing.
Oh, it is. It's kept underground, so they're able to be kept alive without too much accommodation. It's a little warmer down here, considering that you're shielded with the earth.
Okay. God. And what kind of food? The plate that we saw a while back. What kind of condition was the food? Did it look like ooh gourmet, or did it look
No, it was definitely
Was it like food spelled
Well, I
with a
don't
U?
think undeads make for the best chefs, and also they're prisoners.
So they got the food that's spelled
Let's
with
just
a
say
U.
the chefs here can't taste test before they serve.
No. Also, how do I get the job to be the cook for the prisoners? Sounds like an easy job.
You find that the woman is actually walking down the hall toward you with an empty plate now.
We continue forward towards whoever she fed.
Okay. The other guards are walking around, and they notice you entering, and they say, they turn to you and say, "Can we help you?"
We're the relief.
We're here. Yeah, we're here to relieve the soldiers deeper into the prison.
Oh, okay. They just proceed walking around, keeping an eye.
All right, cool. Keep going.
Is there any ale on this floor?
No, there's no ale in here. As you open up the next gate, there's a few, there's just a few cells in here, not too many. There's, most of them are empty, but there's one cell with a guy who is sitting against the wall of his cell. And there's just one guard at the end.
There's just one prisoner here and one guard?
Yeah.
All right, then I go to the guard and say, "You're relieved."
He says, "I stand relieved," and he salutes and walks out.
Coolio. I then get a good look at this prisoner.
It's a human man. He seems to be balding a bit. And he's thinned out. His cheekbones protruding, and he looks at you. He's just quiet.
You, what do you do here? Or what did you do before they imprisoned you? Where were you from?
He looks at you and goes, "You don't sound undead."
I'm not undead. I'm in disguise. Where are you from?
I'm from Corona.
Wait. Your Majesty?
No, I'm glad you came, though. He says, "Quick, don't even worry about me. His Majesty was here.
Where?
He wanted me to leave you with a message."
What message?
He said, there's a castle away from here. They're taking him there.
Okay. It's a little weird.
Another
Rumor-
special castle.
Rumor around here says they're going to be doing some stuff to him.
Like,
Men,
What kind?
they've taken a few guys from here, and supposedly they have some experiments to be done.
Fuck, I don't like the sound of that. Do you know where this castle, the second castle, is?
I don't know.
Is it on?
He just told me to tell you what happened to him.
Shit. Who are you?
He said, "I'm Garrett."
Garrett. Is that name supposed to mean anything to me?
No, I checked the list.
He says, "No, I was an old Coronian spy that was sent here a long time ago."
A spy. Red spy in the base.
Do you want one last chance for honor?
Well, what did you have in mind?
A prison break. It's a small chance that it'll work, but better than rotting away.
How are you going to get all of us out of here?
I don't think you understood what I was offering. Never mind.
You just want to get me out?
I was thinking more of a daring charge against the inevitable loss that would definitely confuse the hell out of them. And probably results in all you dead, but you know, that's not how we want to do this. Fair.
Well, them being dead might add numbers to the undead, which is something we don't want.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, I am not going to put limits on TEC's power, so I'm pretty sure if he can just make more undead, he can.
All right, fair enough.
He said he looked at you with this desperate look, and he says, "You know about TEC?"
Only his name.
What is he?
I also fought him a couple of times, and he... Okay, you can't tell because of the disguise, but I'm a demon. He tore my arm off and then shoved it up my ass.
I'm not surprised. TEC's not all as it seems to be. There's... TEC seems like the boss around here, but he's not at the top of the food chain.
Yeah, we found that out. Pretending to be him, actually.
He's
No,
Andromeda's errand boy.
Who's Andromeda?
The one behind all of this. The Undead King has gone mad.
Obviously.
He's been sold on this promise that Andromeda can bring life back to these people. That they can become mortal again and go back to the lives that they used to lead before this undead war.
I don't think that's how that works.
The king has sworn him and his people by decree in hopes that if he helps Andromeda achieve his goals, that he can live once again.
Yeah, that's... I know.
It's almost believable.
It's almost believable, but I know for a fact that I'm a demon. I'm probably going to die again as a demon. There's no way on this earth or any other that I could become human again.
Well, we're finding out stranger and stranger things as the world goes on. Whether Andromeda can fulfill this promise or not, it doesn't change the fact that the Undead King's willing to just about do anything to get what he wants.
And who's this Andromeda? Where is she? Who?
He.
Andromeda is a man, supposedly.
Supposedly.
He's
Allegedly.
visited here a few times. Very few. And only to speak briefly with the king, and he leaves immediately.
And he doesn't...
But as far as I'm aware, if you thought TEC's powerful, well, You're really out of your league.
Okay. Thank you for telling us this.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you think that we need to know?
You need.
I take.
There's a mine. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we blew it up.
Beyond the mine, I believe if you head west, you'll find the castle.
Okay. I roll up my sleeve, pull out a small knife, and I hold it like a pencil. I start writing this information in my arm.
I tell him, or he tells you, I suspect Andromeda, and God knows who else or what else is there. If you're caught, I fear for your lives. But if you're interested in saving His Majesty Iliad, that would be your point of interest.
All right.
Okay. All right. Was there anybody else arrested of your knowledge that has knowledge besides you?
Well, there was another guy here.
Can I pause the game real quick and just say, is Andromeda just the mispronunciation of Andromeda?
Yes.
All right.
No. The proper pronunciation of Andromeda. I'll have you know.
All right.
He says, Prince Brita Vanilla was here once, and the Phantom came to grab him, and he never came back.
Yeah. We kind of liberated the prince. Liberated in the sense of terms of we got him
Then there's hope.
back to the city. Yeah.
Then they have the keys.
Keys.
The rings, the keys.
Okay.
Uh,
You're saying
have-
I should know this something?
I think they're talking about the space ring, or the ring that the prince had, and the ring that the other prince had,
Yes.
and the ring that the possibly king has.
Yes, there's so long as the princes are in Corona and have their rings, we have a chance.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right
He
then.
says, His Majesty told me to pass his information to you. The princes don't know this yet.
Oh,
They weren't given these rings without purpose. These rings, together, are the keys to what lies beneath Corona.
so Brita Vanilla is free,
Good.
right? Right?
We need you to go. Brita Vanilla's back in Corona, yeah. You liberated him and brought him back to home.
Yeah.
He says, this is a secret. And the princes don't know this yet, but the king entrusted these rings to them in hopes that when the day comes, should the king not be there, the princes can access the ancient Arkan city below. And it's there that Corona's secret weapon is hidden.
Okay.
Okay.
His Majesty would request that you go and bring that message back home.
Okay.
Only
you
for
want
the
us-
prince's ears.
Yeah. Do you want us to get you, or do you want to go through with the prison break plan?
Who are you asking?
He
I'm
says,
asking him.
He says, as much as I want to get out of here, what's really important is that you deliver this message to the princes, and if you can, save His Majesty.
I mean, the prison break could be the distraction we need to get out of here.
If I can be of service to you, I would gladly lay down my life for my country.
All right. Cool. I don't have the key. Did that guard, when I relieved him, did he hand me keys?
We'll say that the keys are hanging on the wall away from the cells.
Okay. Like all the keys to all the cells?
Sure.
Sure. I opened every fucking cell.
Well, there's in here there's just the one prisoner. In the next hallway, there's some guards patrolling.
Cool. I opened the cell for the prisoner and be like, shh.
He's barely able to stand. It seems he's quite malnourished.
Oh shit. It looks like they keep them barely fed. Maybe a prison break's not a good idea because they'll just get killed.
Yeah, you did walk through and you saw everyone was just like Holocaust survivors.
Sick. I have a better idea.
What's your idea?
My idea is Hildy,
Yeah, what do you want?
go fucking nuts.
Fucking
Kill-
now you're
Kill
speaking my
every
language.
undead you come across, like right fucking now.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
We are taking the chain off the Hulk.
You know.
I'm
know
just
what?
Hulk
Now you're fucking speaking my language.
smash.
Prisoner looks at you like, "Are you fucking serious?"
I'm fucking serious. We are getting out of here. Also BRB because I gotta pee.
You can't just do that. You can't just BRB. I gotta pee.
I'm gonna go pee
Who do
too.
you? You motherfucker! When you have the big old BRB, I gotta pee.
And I'm back.
Okay.
All right. So, what are the conditions of our disguises again? Because I already forgot. Like, we can't.
As soon as we're hit, I think it basically goes away.
Okay. So I can activate my Sentinel transformation and still look like a busty undead girl.
I'm sorry. Was this the priority that you wanted?
Well, I basically want to transform my body into its demonic state.
But Busty?
No, well, not busty, but like that way I can get close to another demon or another undead and then just fucking annihilate the dude.
Are we gonna just try to murder our way out of here?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the best thing we can do.
Well, don't we also have the mission to take out the AA gun? Don't we also have the mission to go to the castle?
No, new mission. Get to this arcane city. Because there could be, like, secret fucking stuff down there that could just throw this air coalition out the water, or out of the air. Like, what if we go down there and there's fucking F-22s down there? And they're like, okay, fuck the air coalition. We're just gonna take these F-22s and bomb the fuck out of them.
And where is it, this thing? Where is it?
It's underneath Corona.
Well, okay, so why are we doing the prison break is what I'm wondering.
The prison break is because I'm a little bit intoxicated and want to kill things.
Alright. So basically, we're just gonna make a mad dash back to Corona after this.
Yeah. Speaking of being a little bit intoxicated, I'm gonna go from a little bit to very much.
Let me see.
Oh, fucking Guinness.
I'm working on my second rum and coke.
I guess I could start drinking. Hold on, let me go get something to drink.
I wonder if my flask is in my... Where'd Quentin go? That's empty.
I'm just waiting for Joseph to get back.
Okay, so I had a question.
What's that?
Can I go into my full demonic transformation, the Sentinel transformation, without breaking my disguise?
I would probably say no.
All right, fine.
Farewell to Nova Scotia.
What would break our disguise?
Any serious kind of like transformation or severe injury.
Severe injury? So like we can just. I'm
Yeah,
still not sure what
you can fight, but yeah, like a serious kind of transmutation ability, or a critical injury would dispel the illusion. Critical injury generally being like when somebody hits you with a really with an attack that just tears you to shreds.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Welcome, Uncle Nark.
Oh god, now Uncle Nark's with us.
Oh, base.
Uncle Nark is here. Get your anuses ready.
Also, happy Nadam Festival.
Nadam Festival?
It's like a sports festival, but in Mongolia.
Oh, happy Nadam Festival. And I was like, how is this?
It celebrates. It celebrates
I don't
all
think
the
we
focal
started
points.
yet.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it celebrates all the focal points of the Mongolian culture, including wrestling, archery, horsemanship, and falconry.
Oh,
Actually, pretty based.
And sucking on horse blood.
What are you talking about? Oh no! Yes, they drank on horse blood when they were low on the calories. Disgusting. They also drank fucking horse milk alcohol. Disgusting.
Hey, I've tried that horse milk alcohol. It's not bad.
so
Okay.
question:
You had modern day horse milk alcohol.
Is Seventh World still happening, or have y'all just finished right now, or what's
still
going
going.
on?
We're
we,
middle.
are, we are in middle of the murder everyone to get out of this prison plan.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to ask why everybody was just like talking about random stuff.
Yeah, I was like, we're like right in the middle of remember no Russian.
Ah, yes.
Enter player
So-
4.
So what's happened so far is that we've disguised ourselves as royal guards and busty maids to infiltrate the undead castle and I don't know, find AA guns, which we found out there was a lot, and maybe possibly get any other information that we can, which we just did.
Find information that you can.
Yeah.
We found. Go ahead, Joseph.
Well, I was gonna say we found the guy. We found like the guy who has all the secrets, like the exposition man. And the exposition man told us exactly what we needed to know. And now we know exactly our objective. Which is basically there might be a secret city that has great ancient wonders. Is might be the only hope and fate to defeat all these horrible undead.
I'm hoping it's giant robots.
Oh, actually, we're in
Giant robots
Lancer.
would be fucking cool.
We're actually in Lancer.
We're actually suddenly
never
the
left.
world becomes Lancer.
We never left.
Speaking of, when Lancer. Tired of waiting.
Next Saturday.
Been waiting on you.
I mean, Anna, if you need time to set up an Lancer campaign,
Sorry,
Mine's ready to
I
go.
kind of phased out for like 3 minutes there. What were y'all saying?
Bruh!
Chris is just talking
Alright,
about how he's like,
I
Lancer.
I just took a bunch of melatonin, so I'm gonna be like phasing in and out
Are you
What?
going to bed?
in like 2 hours. I have my first day of work at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh,
That's
okay.
And I've been
Oh,
waking
yeah.
up at like 11, so
Wait, do you take melatonin 2 hours before bed?
something like that.
It's supposed to take 30 minutes on it.
I was like, 2 hours? That'll put you out.
Well, you see, melatonin for me, it's a hit or miss. Like sometimes it'll put me out in like 5 seconds. Sometimes it won't put me out at all. Other times it's a few hours. So
guess
Melatonin doesn't work on me.
miss.
I have too much caffeine in my system.
Okay. Anyway, will you be participating, Uncle Nark?
yes, that's why I'm here.
All right. Poof! A giant troll appears.
Well, now we definitely have to fight our way.
I mean, you could always say that I'm your prisoner
No.
and I'm being
This-
transferred.
This troll's our prisoner. They're being That's like walking into the Death Star prison with a fucking Wookiee.
I mean, it worked.
You don't want to know how we actually even got here. It was
Up
stupid.
until people started shooting each other.
Yeah, and then the Wookiee starts shooting back.
Oh my god, he's loose!
Oh my god!
All I'm saying is, you say this as if theirs was an idea that failed, but you know, at the end of the movie, they destroyed the Death Star, so
That's a good point. And they saved the princess.
and they saved the princess, and then kind of had a incestuous kiss.
I mean, is there any other?
Oh no, that's the only type of kiss.
Hey, they didn't know that they were siblings up until
It
the third
doesn't
movie.
change the incestuous of it.
Thank you for your input, Mickey.
Bro!
Thank you. Tell your brother thank you.
When your brother's like, incestuous kiss?
Well, Garrett looks at
Anyway.
you all and says, y'all are really serious about this.
Yeah, we're going to bust ourselves out, or bust as many people as we can out.
Oh, how I've been waiting for this. And he goes into like a pile of hay in his cell,
What?
and he pulls out a rusty spoon.
we have-
He says, "Don't worry, I'm more dangerous than I look."
I
Do
take
we-
the spoon, and then I replace it with... The fuck do I have? Oh, I have a fucking lot.
I like rusty spoons.
He says,
I replace
I-
it.
Shut the fuck up.
"You replace it with what?"
I replace it with... I apparently have a steel katana that I'm not using, so I give him a steel katana.
Oh. He says, "Can I have the spoon anyway for sentimental value? I've had that for a while down here.
Sure.
It's been the only thing to talk to."
Sure.
He takes it.
Wait, what have you done to that spoon?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to.
What
He,
have you done with that spoon?
He says, "I know the guard cycles around here. Give me a second." And he walks over to the door, and he just says, he just looks through the peephole and he goes, 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3. And when he said guard cycles, you immediately thought like that he meant like the guards will even switch out with fresh guards. No, he like kicks the door open, precisely predicting when the guard was going to be right next to it, and the door smashes him up against the wall.
Oh, damn.
And he charges in going, "Ah!" And he tackles the other guard and stabs a spoon in the eye.
Oh, fuck. Okay, he's really attached to that spoon. I use my Sentinel transformation, break into my disguise, and start cutting a swath through this undead.
Hildy! Pretend you have me hostage.
No.
Hold me back.
I'm still trying. I'm still one of the guards.
Okay, fine. I will hold Dork back. I will hold Dork hostage.
Okay, let's go.
We'll say that these 2 guards are taken out.
Oh, I mean, they got a knife spoon. I mean, there was only one guy last time we were here.
No, there was one guy in the very end, but there was 2 in the middle hall. You're in the middle hall now.
Oh,
Your spoon is too.
I'll beat him. You know what? No, I'll beat them.
Done easily.
Thank
There
you.
you go. He says,
We...
"Are you gonna release the rest of these prisoners, or are we gonna go on without them?"
Yes.
I got the keys. I open all the doors.
All these anorexics get up and they all pull out their spoons.
Oh, they all have spoons.
He says, "Yeah, we might have had a plan ready." to take over this prison?
You planned for this?
Step
are you?
1!
Who are you people? And why do you have a plan?
My name is Viktor Reznov!
Yeah, the Garrett says, Step 1!
Get the spoon.
Take no prisoners! And he throws open the second iron door, and the 4 undead in there just like shitting, talking shit.
Shit themselves.
Yeah, they shut themselves. If they could shit. As a whole prison of anorexics run out and just start assaulting them with spoons.
Is there any of them that look like too dangerous for the prisoners?
All of them.
Then I kill all of the undead. I just want to like full on
You know what?
samurai standoff on all the undead.
I'm gonna go on a bone snapping spree, and I'm just gonna snap everybody's bone that dares be undead near my locale.
Okay, I'll say, so the prisoners have dogpiled these guys and just simply outnumbered them, so it's pretty easy to dispatch them if you just are careful not to hit the prisoners. Well, I mean, you can hit the prisoners if you want.
What?
I mean, I don't want.
What?
I love how you give me the option to be a
As a
horrible human
samurai,
being.
I have expert precision, so I can just hit.
I have the
hit
power of God and anime on my side!
Nork.
Uncle Narc just has to like crouch to the doorway.
No. Uncle Nark doesn't crouch for doorways. Uncle Nark makes the doorway bigger.
Some of the prisoners then start rummaging through these corpses and just strip them of their armor and their weapons, and some of them like arm themselves with what's in the room, like tankards and forks and chairs.
I take off the royal guard armor that I'm wearing and hand it to another guy. I'll be like, sorry, it's probably stretched out since I transformed into a demon.
Not a problem. He just puts the helmet on his head.
Cool.
You
Yeah,
just
you
see
know
all
what?
these like anorexics in oversized armor.
I've been meaning to ask, what does my demon form look like?
You've described it.
Can I look like,
You kind of looked Oni-ish, didn't you?
yeah, an Oni? Long, wild white hair with 2 giant horns that just stick straight up, and the teeth that kind of like the tusks that point in 2 different directions.
You had like the reverse jointed knees.
Yeah, the reverse jointed knees, and can my katanas transform with me?
Sure.
Because I want them to transform from katanas to odachis. Basically,
We'll talk about that later.
basically larger katanas. You call me a weeb, and I enjoy it.
Weave!
You for some reason have a simple enchantment that makes them a little longer into Nodachis.
I wish I had a simple enchantment to make things longer.
Like what?
Could have saved my first marriage.
Oh. In any case, the prisoners look at you and they say, "We'll cause a distraction for you. You need to get out of here."
Thought the whole point was getting these people out of here. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even. Let's get out of here. There's only one way out.
Yes.
No, get out.
No.
The prisoners storm out, and a couple of them go into the armory, and you can hear the arms master, and they're going, "Hey, hey!" Ah! And you can hear like
Oh, so
rattling
should we,
of metal in there.
He got spooned.
Some of them, yeah, start running up the stairs and stuff.
All right, we need to, and I pull up that I remember we had. We need to get to the rendezvous point. Because we got a rendezvous with the thing,
Yes.
the airship that we used
Yes.
to get here.
Yes.
I apologize for not. She's very whiny.
As is every cat. Okay.
Oh,
Do-
the servants are running around like, ah!
Do they all sound like that too?
Yes.
I grab one servant by the shoulders and go, "You guys need a fucking union."
Are you disguised?
No, I'm not disguised.
I'm disguised.
Union.
I'm disguised. You need to unionize.
Union? What are you, a fucking commie?
No, I'm not a commie, but this is the only way you get paid.
Unfortunately, you do notice that as the prisoners run into the hallway, their resounding success suddenly comes to a halt as the guards begin just like slaughtering the prisoners.
Can I slaughter the guards? Here's how I want to slaughter the guards. The first guard I see, I want to tear his arm off and beat him to death with it.
Not flex, but okay.
Let me see. You do.
You do. And then I stare at the other guards and just whisper, "Run."
They don't really know what to make of it, but they're a bit distracted with the hordes of prisoners.
I tell them they should also unionize.
They should also use
You fucking commies!
You know, I'm here.
Hey.
Time to foment revolution.
Narc.
Okay. I'm just. Let's just go. Let's just leave.
Yeah, let's just leave.
Oh, there's a big gate we have to get past, don't we?
A question: how many people can I carry if I fly?
Probably like one in each arm. Maybe if they hang on to your legs, maybe like 3.
Excluding Uncle Narc?
Ha ha ha! Uncle Narc would just you would have to only carry Uncle Narc, and you would be like, oof.
I mean, I will say right now I have the strength and constitution both of steel.
That's like the minimum requirement to carry Narc.
God damn it! Why am I fully transformed into a demon and I am
Uncle Narc is
still weak as
huge.
Shit.
He's huge.
I
Uncle
know,
Narc is-
but I'm a demon.
500 pounds of pure
Fat.
Narc.
500 pounds should be what I lift in the morning.
No, 500 pounds is what Uncle Narc
I mean, you
lifts.
can. You just have a few veins popping out.
Okay. Okay.
How are you devising this great escape?
Okay. Let's go to the sewers. The sewers have to leave the city.
There's no
Wait,
sewers.
wait. So, like, the issue here is walls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why can't they just, like, charge? Like, literally just charge. I do have the strength to break titanium, so I just charge through the walls.
If you wish to
Okay.
do so.
What's the wall made out of?
Stone.
Probably, yeah.
Ice,
I just
maybe?
charge through the walls in the direction that Dante's gonna fly in.
So are you guys trying to go out the front gate?
No.
Their
No.
side gate.
Is there a smaller, ineffectual gate?
Not that you would know.
No, fair enough then, man.
Fuck it, let's just charge through the front gate.
That's the only gate we know.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
All right, Uncle Narc, you charge out the front doors, and you find a courtyard full of guards who turn and go, "What the fuck?"
No!
Let me see.
Please remove just imagine like the Matrix scene where there's like that normal security guard just telling
Uncle Narc, as
you.
you charge out into the courtyard, one of them lunges forward and tries to thrust like a javelin into you.
That's a brave man.
My constitution is that of titanium. Might I remind this?
Yeah,
This guard.
just roll a d20 for me.
I'm reminding the guard.
Yes, guard,
I'll let you off
do
with a
remember,
warning.
I am of titanium.
I am Titanium.
I got a 12.
Oh, please use Dice Maiden.
Oh, Dice Maiden? How do I... I don't know what this is.
Dice chat, exclamation
chat.
point, or exclamation point, roll, D, whatever.
Mr. Quinton doesn't.
It's even better. Yeah, he just he runs up to you, goes ah, and he thrusts his javelin into you, and he just goes bloop against your fat. And he's like trying to like stick it through, but he can't pierce the skin. He's like, ah, ah, ah.
Alright, I'm gonna
Having troubles getting it in?
use a guttural belch on him.
Please describe these abilities because I make a lot.
Give a hearty burp towards a nearby. Nearby target, releasing a toxic green gas at them.
He looks at you. He says, "I'm undead."
Then I firebolt
grab
the
him and throw
motherfucker.
him then.
Ah!
Super throw. Grab an object and throw it so hard at something that it explodes on impact.
Super throw only works on objects you'll find in, but you can't throw
Oh
him.
yeah. Okay, I'll throw him anyways.
Yeah, you just grab him. Whoa! He hits the gate and it just bursts open.
Oh, that works.
The other guards kind of like back up, like, "Oh shit."
Can I jump up in front of Uncle Nark and use incendiary helium to annihilate a lot of them?
You can blow up the courtyard. All of
Yeah,
them go. Oh, you're in demon form. They go, "Oh shit!" And then this huge eruption of hellfire blows up the entire courtyard.
Here we go again.
Have you ever played Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yes.
You know that ability he gets when he does all the shit and explodes.
Yes. Chaos. Chaos. Fuck, I forgot what it was called. Anyway, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just want to do that, but in Hellfire Ball.
That's what happens. Dante charges up this hellfire ball above him, and he throws it, and the entire courtyard just explodes, and all enemies within it just turn to ash.
I then bow before Uncle Nark and go, ogres first?
You then
Wait,
hear
you're-
the alarms around the city starting to wail, and you can see the entire militarized population emerging from their homes and buildings and barracks and shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my
boy.
god.
You then,
God,
yeah,
friggin'
this is just
fun.
thousands of undead swarming out of the city.
Good.
What's your next move?
I wait for Uncle Nark to just start charging through the crowd.
Uncle
I
Nark
will
charges
also-
through the
I will
crowd.
also start charging through the crowd.
Oh, yes.
With a series of
Yeah.
holy missiles and radiant strikes.
Alright.
Mammoth charge.
Uncle
Charge through
Nark?
an enemy and trample through their defenses, running straight over them.
Give me a roll to see if you can get all the way to the city gate with this. Uncle Nark, does that thing where he holds up his fingers as if they were cow horns and like digs his foot into the ground and charges forward. Ah! And he begins plowing over dozens of undead, just rolling over them. But eventually, an entire squadron like takes formation and goes shields up and forms like a shield wall. And Uncle Nark is met with a dozen javelins piercing at him. Hildy has an opportunity to blow through this though with 14. What ability are you using?
Radiant strike.
Okay. Let me see.
Don't you use one of your haven't you been leveling up?
I was like, Radiant Strike would affect one target, but this is like a whole crowd of targets. I don't know if you want to use that.
Oh,
Don't you have a
like? Fuck.
use
Hold on.
the level 2 ability or wait, what is it? Generation 2 ability.
Hildy's got some handy abilities for this.
For one, I'll throw a shield on Narc, real fast.
You pull up Chris's sheet and just like have a look.
Oh, there you go. Holy Smite
Holy
that-
smite. Okay.
looks to be AOE.
Let's see how tough these guys are. 8. As Uncle Nark is approaching this wall and they begin thrusting javelins into him, Hildy shields up in front of Uncle Nark and takes the hit and then swings a sword, a massive explosion blowing apart this entire shield wall as undead go flying and turn into ash.
I hope this is the part where they realize they have a paladin. We are fucked.
Alright. Time for a body slam. Leap insanely high into the air and crash down on a target, creating a large explosion that blows nearby enemies airborne.
13. Yep, you just clear a path to the gate.
I'm just gonna like. All right, so can I just use like holy fire as like a flamethrower and just burn a path?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'll do. Do I have to roll for that?
Are we anywhere near that cannon? That whatever.
You're close enough to go towards it if you want, but it's
Oh
Yeah.
god, are you trying to pick up all the side quests while we're here?
No, am I close enough to throw an insane fireball at it?
yeah, you're close enough.
Also, do we happen to know where that munitions depot is? Because we should probably blow that up.
I don't think we do.
Well, there's a couple of warehouses. You could guess
But-
you could guess at which one, but they're all over the city.
But
Can I, from where I'm standing, can I see what obviously looks like the one that would carry the ammunition for the anti-air ballistas?
Give me a perception check, and then Dante.
That's not. Never mind.
Yeah.
Would anybody else like to give a shot?
You know what? I'm just here.
Dante, you can throw an incendiary firebomb at the cannon.
Never mind. I'll go back home.
I'll go back home. All right, yeah. I
The
want to
cannon
throw a
seems
shit.
minorly damaged.
How much mana How much mana do I have? And how much mana does the incendiary firebomb?
It consumes
Right,
quite a
so-
bit, but you still have enough to work with.
All right, fine. How much munitions is around the cannon?
You don't see like physical munitions around it.
Then how the fuck are they gonna load it?
Magic.
Bullshit.
You think magic is bullshit?
I think magic is bullshit.
Well,
But
you know
Magic
what?
is bullshit.
Fair enough. You smelly. Smell.
smell.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There are any people around the cannon?
I mean,
Sure, they're called undead. They're not people.
I mean, undead around the cannon.
yeah, sure. There's some undead around the cannon.
Do they look like they operating it?
There's none of them seem to be sitting where the operator would be, but they are kind of like in the area.
Wait,
I charge him. Wait.
is there like? Can I immediately see the console and the control panels to the cannon?
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna go for some.
13. I've been rolling nothing but 13.
Stop it.
You don't see the console itself, but you could surmise where it would be.
Cool. Can I just like infernal beam where it would be?
No. Hold on. Let me say it. I go up to them and I yell at them. You are being relieved. Okay,
Oh.
now you can kill them. Now you can burn them. They need to die hearing this one last one-liner.
Yes, they do.
The entire army just goes, "I stand relieved."
No, really. Congratulations, we win the war.
Fuck me! Fuck!
Well, as you guys are sitting here examining this cannon, the hordes are descending on you.
No, you know what? Let's use the cannon.
I was just gonna like fucking destroy how to operate the cannon.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, you know what? Yeah, bend it. You just burn it. Destroy it.
Everybody go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Destroy it.
We have a 9. Cecil is dogpiled. Uncle Narc, they're trying to dogpile you, but you're just like King Kong, like throwing them off of you, ripping them in half, and just they can't get a hold of you. Dante and Hildy, you're getting dogpiled, but you're able to maintain. You're able to stay standing and like hold them off, but they're definitely on you.
Can I do another infernal helion to get them off me?
Let's see here. It'll be difficult because they're point blank.
Difficult because they're point blank? That should be easy.
It's a ranged ability.
Target rich environment.
Well, they're like literally dogpiled on you. You fire from your hands, but they're like on your back and legs and shit. You do blow off a good chunk of them, but they're just replaced with a whole nother horde.
Then I fly into the air.
Give me a strength check to break away from the dog pile.
I have the
There
strength
should be-
of steel though.
You're strong.
They're not as heavy as an Uncle Nark, are they?
Yeah, but they're gonna try to hold you down. It's a contest of strength. 6. You're trying to flap your wings, but they're like pinning your wings down and stabbing their swords into them, trying to like keep you down.
Fine then. Infernal incendiary firebomb centered on my chest.
Oh god. Okay. You incendiary firebomb, and all of them on top of you get blown apart.
Then I fly into the air.
Easy enough. You're resistant to your own hellfire, which is nice. As for Hildy, yeah, you're able to remain standing, but you're having a hard time.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna use a Nen Blast to try to push him off. So it pushes a blast of aura at me, on me, to push them away from me.
You see like a mountain of undead bodies just piling on Cecil, and all of a sudden this eruption of Nen blows them all into the sky, and Cecil is freed. Oh, would you like to do something, Hildy?
I'm just gonna keep cleaving through these undead.
Okay. You have Holy. 18. You're trying to free them, or you're trying to hack them apart, but there's they're coming at you in too many numbers, and they're pinning down your
Clearly.
arms and sword and stuff.
I will muscle through, break free, and hit them with an holy smite to clear to around me, throwing. Do I need to roll something? Make a saving throw.
Give me a strength check to see if you can swing your sword. Yeah, you supercharge your sword with Holy, but you can't swing it. They've got it pinned to the floor.
Alright, well in that case I'll let go of my sword and hit the ones who are trying to pin me with a holy lance.
Alright. 12. Yeah, you're able to free your sword now.
And now I'll hit the ground with a holy smite.
Alright, let's see how they fare. Oh, they're exterminated. However, you are able to free yourselves, all of you, but the hordes just keep coming.
To worry about.
I mean,
Seems endless.
I'm like 50 feet in the air. They can't touch me.
Yeah, they can't get you, Dante. But Uncle Nark, Hildy, and Cecil are under constant waves.
One less platoon to worry
And
about.
then Dante, you do notice the phantom kind of like floating out of the castle toward you, as well as the king has actually come out of the castle himself to see what's going on.
Guys, time to run.
Let's leave. How'd we leave?
Through door.
All
Okay,
right. Uncle Nark, you want to see if you can clear a path out of here?
Yup.
Let me see. Correcting it does not fix it. 14, yeah, easy enough. You're able to plow through all of these conscripted military men, and you're able to bust down the gate and exit the city.
All right, and then we start heading towards the what's it called?
The airship?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, the archers on the walls begin unleashing their volleys of arrows.
Then I'll just infernal hellbeam them.
Everybody go ahead and give me a d20 to see if you get hit by these real quick.
Oh, you know what? No. Can I try to use my ability? The one where I could basically fire, like jet a projectile back at the target.
I'm trying to remember which ability that was.
Me too. Oh, a Nen wave. A fire high pressure wave of Nen to deflect an incoming
Oh, yeah.
projectile incoming round. That's in that one.
Cecil is easily able to just raise a hand and a pulse of Nen bursts out and deflects an entire volley of arrows in one blow. Dante, as you turn around and notice the arrows coming, they just, like 100 arrows pierce you through your wings and arms and legs, chest.
Ow.
Uncle Nark, you are peppered with a bunch of arrows, but it doesn't severely wound you in any way. You're able to keep on going.
How wounded am I?
You're pretty wounded. That hit pretty hard.
I look back and pick up Dante and go like, still a little demon, and just like put him over my shoulder.
You're like a
and keep running.
pincushion, Dante.
Oh, Marines, we are leaving.
How much mana do I have?
I'd say you have like 60%.
Can I use all of it to pour into this incendiary bomb? I want that wall and everything on that wall just ash.
All right. Let me see here. You can
One
pour.
last all or nothing gambit.
Let's see how your gambit.
One last all or nothing gambit, you say?
How have we murdered so far?
Too many to count. You throw this. You see Dante just pour everything he has left in his hand, and a giant ball of hellfire is just swirling in the air, and he casts it down on the. You wanted it on the wall?
Well, I was going to ask, have you guys ever seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yeah.
No.
You know the parts where Frieza is making like a ball of death, and he goes, bigger, bigger, bigger! Just that scene, but with Dante, like as he's on, he just creates this ball of hellfire and goes, bigger! And then just makes it planet-sized, basically.
Dante goals.
Now this is anime.
This is real.
Did you want to aim this specifically at a target?
The gate.
At the gate, okay. You hurl it down at the gate, and it explodes, wiping out hundreds of undead. And the gate's lit on fire, and the stone is blown apart. The structure is still standing, but it's severely damaged.
I go, ha! And then pass out.
Yeah, Dante just falls out of, like, they're just bleh.
Oh God, I drag our. No, you know what? No, Uncle Nark, this is more your speed.
Yes.
In
Uncle
any
Mark is
case,
too stupid to understand what you're trying to tell him to do.
That one devastating blow created a huge delay in the army's pursuit of you, and you have a chance to escape.
I tell Uncle Nark, pick up Demon Man.
Silly little demon man. Uncle Nark picks up Dante and puts him over his shoulder.
And now we leave.
You guys enter the snowy wasteland, and as the blizzards begin to cloud your vision, and you lose sight of the city behind you.
And hopefully they lose sight of us.
One can hope. You guys luckily have the map to tell you exactly how to get back to the airship. Let's see here. Hidden roll. Okay. You guys are able to reach the rendezvous point. And you find that the airship is there waiting for you.
All right.
You see, what was his name again? The pilot's name, I forgot his name. The pilot's just like hollering to you like, hey, over here!
And okay, when we embark. Oh, is the is the elf on board?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
No, not you.
The elf.
You know which elf I'm talking about. You know the rules, and so do I.
And so do I.
Keldrin's kind of like just shaking with like icicles out of his nose.
You look a little chilled. Do you need something to warm up?
Chill out.
He just kind of creates like a little fireball in his hand. He's like,
All right, let's go. Let's leave this hellhole. To Corona.
we're going to Corona?
Yes.
Okay. Kicks it into gear and you guys fly out over the ocean.
Kick it into high gear.
He literally kicks it. He has his feet on the controls while his hands are like shoveling coal in the engine and reading with the other hand.
He's reading. What's he reading?
Of Mice and Men.
Never read it.
What the fuck year is it?
Good question.
And eventually you watch as Antarctica disappears over the horizon.
Thank God.
Let's see here. You guys...
Dante comes to and goes, "What happened?"
Oh, you know. You're finally awake. Yo, we escaped.
I reach into my bag, find all the meat that I have, and eat it. Just like all in one gulp.
Dante rips all the arrows out and then eats this meat, and you can just see all the holes kind of like sealing up.
Alright.
Damn it, Todd Howard, you did it again.
Alright. So, I think our current objective is to go to Corona. And, we need to basically... We need to go to the Brit of Vanilla and tell him about his ring that actually has uses.
We should probably give his ring back. And I pull out the ring.
Oh my God. You've had the ring on
Yes.
you this whole time.
Yep.
You mother.
I mean, Phelan originally had it, but then he gave it to me when we had Unimaginable Gay Sex. But
Oh really? How was it?
Base.
It was hot and sweaty.
it's now canon.
Based. Base. Based
Based and gay filled.
I miss him sometimes, and you see a single tear come down Dante's face.
He died in the war.
He died in the war.
I know that feeling. Looks at Elf. One day.
One day, you want the D. I can understand.
Keldrin just looks at you and says, so how did it go? I see some of you dropped your disguises.
Oh, you know. We
Oh,
did
you
some
know.
pretty impressive thing. Oh my God, and did any of the prisoners make it back?
No.
Oh, Mal.
No.
He said prisoners. The Keldrin looks at you and says prisoners. We didn't see any prisoners.
No. They must have been
Oh,
lost in the war
fuck.
fight.
Well, they didn't even know where the rendezvous point was.
Did they not follow us?
They were fighting in the palace to make way for you to escape. They didn't follow you.
Yeah,
They also got
said
cut
that-
down pretty quick in the face of the royal guard.
yeah.
Did they make the ultimate sacrifice?
I have to make the sacrifice.
I mean, there was no other way for you guys to get out. They had to, you know, it's for their country.
I pour one out into the memories of all those dead prisoners. Spoons out for the dead prisoners, please.
Keldrin says, "Well, at least did
Oh,
you
spoon.
learn anything while you were there?"
Yes,
A lot.
the whole plot. You know what? Ildy, you tell the plot this time.
Oh, fuck no, I won't. I
Do you
just
even-
killed a lot of undead. Like, it's what I do, fam.
Do you know the plot?
Keldrin, like fast forward Keldrin's just like nod, yeah, nod. Keldrin says, interesting.
Fascinating.
We'll say that your trip fares smoothly as you cross over South America. You can see the mountains of Jormungandr and the forests of Iverness as you proceed. Do you want to make a rest stop, or you want to go straight to Corona?
You know what? You're offering a rest stop, and you know what? I'm gonna take it.
Is there a place where?
What do we know about Avernus?
Iverness. Iverness is the city of elves.
What's the other one?
Jormungandr is the city of dwarves.
City of Dwarves it is.
Keldrin says we're stopping with the dwarves.
Yes.
Why not the elves?
Elves are only good for one thing.
What's
True.
that?
No,
Wait,
well,
I'm an elf.
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing, I didn't say anything. I'll explain to you later.
That's funny.
No. Repeat it now.
Oh, you know
Find out when
your
you're older.
your lost friend, right?
Keldrin says, what are we going to do in the Dwarven city?
Oh, we're gonna take a short respite. You know, carouse.
I guess.
We should really be rushing over to Corona.
All right,
By all
fine
means.
then. We'll go to Corona. Shit,
Like-
me.
Keldrin's like, I'm
Like
not telling
what?
you not to. I just thought we were going to Corona is all.
I mean, this fight might, or this new information might change the face of the war. So
I just wanted to go drinking with the dwarves.
Here they
look,
have really good
look.
ale.
I've been drinking with dwarves. Once you start, there is no stopping.
Especially when you got the metabolism of a demon.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a good party.
Uncle Nark, what side of the
I'll
ship
give
are you
you a
sitting on?
hint. Demons
Huh?
don't get hangovers.
Uncle Nark, what side of the ship are you sitting on?
On the right side.
All right, the
Important
captain. You notice that the captain's steering a little left. All right. Well, as time goes by, you eventually make your way up to North America, and Corona comes into view. The city by now has been
Corona.
Denver. The city seems to have been fully recovered from the initial attack of the undead. Now you've been gone for a while. The military seems to be bolstered now, unlike before.
Cool. Coolio.
We'll say you descend to the airfield with your Coronian airship, and they welcome you with great anticipation. As you land, there's a Prince Delphagor is actually already awaiting for you, as well as Brit of Vanilla to his left and his royal guard escort. They say, "Welcome back, heroes."
Oh, finally.
How long did it take for us to get here?
Like, we'll just fast forward 2 days.
Okay, so I'm fully healed and fully manned up.
Yeah,
right?
you're good.
Cool. Just making sure in case that we have another fight coming.
Oh yeah, now we gotta fight Brit of Vanilla.
Delphagor
No,
says,
actually, Brit of Vanilla, I look at you and go, so, how do you feel?
Brit of Vanilla says, I mean, I've recovered well, but not a day goes by where I'm not thinking about my father.
Good, because we do have a message from him.
You talked to him?
Not him personally, but someone who did speak to him. We're coming straight Valiant. Like God, it took 2 days to get here, but if you saw me 2 days ago, we need to speak to you and your brother privately with no prying eyes, magical or otherwise.
Very well. Come with us. And the guards escort you to his throne room and everybody is cleared from it.
Give him the ring.
All right, I pull out the ring and go. So this is yours.
Bit of Vanilla's and Delphegor's eyes wide, and they go, "Oh my God, you got the ring!"
Yeah, we got the ring. Also, turns out that your ring and your ring are keys to something deep within Corona. Something that your father believes can turn the war.
Bit of Vanilla and Delphegor look at each other puzzled, and they go, he says, "The father just told us that these were relics handed down traditionally to the sons of the kings. I didn't realize."
You never explored the castle when you were a kid?
I mean, sure we did, but I never came across any, like, secret ancient entrance to any prehistoric city.
You sure?
Weren't looking hard enough. I get it.
Is there like someplace that we can look to make sure that like, the route down there is safe? Maybe?
The kings look kind of puzzled. Having just learned about this, they don't realize, like, what's even down there. Or
Wait, is this a diarchy?
Well, Delphegor rose to power as king, and Brittamilla remained as the prince.
All right. Just wanted to clarify.
A diarchy?
Yeah,
Or
two kings. Sparta had two kings.
Actually, no, yeah, they're two kings. They're diarchy, but Delphegor is the bigger one. We're making this lore now. I like it.
All right, cool.
Sparta did it. That's
I like
why
the
it's good.
camera. Whoever turned that on.
Who
I
the
did not
fuck
mean to
turned
turn that
on
on.
their camera?
Oh, it's Dante Bloodmane. What is that?
What?
Is that a dinosaur?
What hit?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Just like
Well, Brittamilla takes his ring
and
We were told that both of you together, there would be untold power.
where would it be? And they think, like, where's the secret entrance?
Well, it's definitely underground. So where's the lowest part of the castle?
Well, I assume it's... Let's go to the dungeons. They,
I don't even.
They head down through the castle, and they head over to one of the... it's like a statue head kind of thing. It's like a pillar with a stone head on it. And they kind of like tilt the head backwards, and you hear a... and a door opens. They look at you with like dead ass, and they say, "Don't tell anybody about this."
I've already forgotten.
tell about what?
They head down the stairs.
Okay.
You hear the wall close behind you. Click. They there's a couple torches that are already lit as they head down. As you enter this like labyrinth, it appears to be very old.
Very labyrinthy.
It's kind of, there's like algae growing. It's very dusty, a lot of cobwebs. Nobody seems to venture down here very often. They say this is the one place that we wandered into, but Father told us not to really come down here.
I knew it.
And you listened to your father?
Yeah.
Wow. Nerds.
We were good boys. As you head down, you find that this place kind of used to be a prison, but it's no longer in service.
What kind of people were kept down here?
I say, don't know, before our time.
Oh, okay. Where do you throw your current scum of the earth?
We have a separate dungeon built that's newer and away from the castle.
Honestly, not a good idea to keep your, your castle right next to the actual prisons. We just learned this by raiding the prison of the of those undead people.
Yeah, well, undead aren't the smartest bunch, are they?
Yeah, you could say that.
Let's see here. Eventually, you reach like the end of this prison. It's kind of like a hallway, much like the undead had, but you reach the end. Let's see here. They look around clueless. They just kinda, they reach the end. They go, "Well, I guess this is the
let
end."
me help your royal eyes.
15. Okay. Tell me what you do. How do you scurry around?
I start putting my hands out against the walls, like feeling around for differences in temperature, air or any like sense to the to it all.
Cecil, as a martial artist, you are in tune with aura in the natural world, and you can feel as you, let's say, you meditate, as martial artists do to sense things, and this place feels very old. A lot has happened here in the past, and you find some aura still emanating from a very plain-looking stone wall at the very end.
Something is strange about this wall.
Should I punch it?
Yes.
I punched a wall.
Give me a roll.
To punch wall.
Yeah.
Is it a very evasive wall?
Does the wall punch back?
Uncle Nark hits the wall, and you can feel the place shake underneath Nark's strength, but the wall seems to be untouched.
Are there ring-sized like holes or like slits or like something to place a signet ring and then twist against?
Not that you can see to the plain eye.
Quick, your rings. Do something with them.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's just do a roll. 7.
7.
They kind of like walk up to the wall and start like putting their rings against the wall, like tink, 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 tink.
Well, that's not helping.
You say there's aurora coming from the wall?
There's aura. Yeah, you can sense like this, what you could figure could be magic.
Was there ever a phrase your dad always told you?
Don't wet the bed.
Well, that is a good
Yeah,
phrase.
that can be for Vanilla's roll. Let's see Delphigore's roll. Okay.
Open sesame. Anything happen?
No.
You know what?
Actually, Cecil, can you make another roll for me, please? You just notice that the rings kind of like start glowing as they get near.
The rings start to glow. Does it? How large is the aura?
It's fairly large.
Okay. I mean, like from the ringing, the glow of the rings.
Oh yeah, you can actually kind of tell that the aura of the rings is responding to the aura of the wall.
But they already tapped the rings against the wall.
Yeah, they touched them, but
Touch your rings together.
okay. They kind of like fist bump, and this magic seal appears on the wall, and you can
I'm
see
a fucking genius.
time and space magic converging together, and this rift opens through the seal, unveiling like a portal.
Neat.
Everybody through.
In we go.
Up we go then.
Tally ho!
Everybody goes through, and the kings follow right behind you, and you guys emerge on the other side of in this like outdoor area. You're like in I say outdoor. It's more cavernous, like a huge cavern. It might as well feel like it's outdoors. Behind you is a plain stone wall that appears to be rubble, but it's still standing. As you look out in front of you, you've witnessed this giant, ancient city. Most of it is rubble and fallen apart and decayed.
Neat. I've already forgotten what we're looking for. What are we looking for? Isn't this what?
What's it? A whole motherfucking city.
It's underground.
Delphegor and Britavinilla look at each other and step forward, and they say, "You know,
Yes.
we didn't wake up and think that this was going to happen today.
Okay.
What was going to happen today?
Well, what did you think was going to happen?
Stumbling into an ancient fucking city. Who knew that the ancient Arkham City was just
I
beneath our
can't
capital?"
read.
Maybe we're just here to expand your view.
Uh,
Yeah, what he said.
how about? I don't think we're here to expand our view. There's supposed to be something down here that we find. Isn't that what the guy said? What did the guy say?
Yeah, we're trying to find a city.
Who's said?
Okay. Okay.
Well, the princes begin walking down toward the city. You find what looked to be like a palace-looking large structure in the center, and around it is a lot of like old stone and clay buildings, like adobe.
How old does this all look?
It looks like it could have been here for millennia.
And we don't see any giant mechs
No.
or, necklaces with drills on them.
Hildy, actually, can you roll roll for tingles?
Excuse me.
For Tingle?
Hildy, you definitely notice a divine presence here.
Yo, there be something divine here, yo.
And it's
I don't think it's friendly.
It's huge.
You don't think it's friendly? Isn't, divine supposed to be friendly? At least to those... Not friendly to people like me. I can understand why
Wait,
you're
no,
not...
is it friendly?
You would think it is, considering that it's whatever this is related to the gods of which you worship.
Oh, all right. We're probably cool. It's fine.
No, I don't think I'm cool. Last
Kill
time...
a bunch of demons. Like, it should be fine. It'll be fine. We're cool.
Last time I checked, if I was in the presence of of like dead people, or of the presence of God, not to anger the gods, if I was up in the presence of the gods, I would probably just cease to exist.
Well, that's less than ideal.
Yeah.
Princes begin to just head for
Why do I always do this?
the palace. And they say, well, I guess if there was anything held here, it'd be there.
All right.
Hilda, you also notice that the epicenter of this tingle feeling you get is in the palace as well.
Yo, that palace be holy, yo.
I am.
Did y'all ever read a history book where I asked the kings?
Well, yeah, we know about the Arkans through historical text. It was a city of defects, and they were led by by a god named Arcadius. They were felled by the Titan armies of the gods. In the Arco-Titanian War from a long time ago.
The gods sound like dicks.
Hey,
I'm sure they had their reasons.
I'm sure they had their reasons. The gods sound like dicks.
I mean, the only reason you destroy an entire city is because you they are threatening you. But I guess we can continue to palace.
As you approach the palace, you enter this grand hall, and parts of the roof have caved in, and walls collapsed, doorways blocked, and such. But yeah, there's some exploring to be done. Well, the princes say, well, I guess we're looking for artifacts or something, so let's have a look around.
Let's look for clues and try not to get killed. You know.
Let's split
I
up,
bet-
gang.
Are you? Don't tell me you're gonna split up. If you die,
Delphagor is
down
going to
here,
investigate.
what am I gonna tell everybody?
Brittamila is going to investigate. Okay.
Oh, don't worry, I got this. Are you more intelligent than the kings?
Holy shit, 18.
Are you smarter than a fish?
Everybody's like digging around through stones, exploring rooms, just wandering around. And Dante, you enter what looks to be like this altar room.
And then I stop existing.
And
Because I'm in the eyes of God.
as you look in, you see three like beams of light coming down on three pedestals or pillars or whatever you want to call them. And-
Guys, I think I found something.
Sitting on each of these pedestals are what you would deem to be artifacts.
What kind of artifacts?
There's a sword, there's
Dibs.
a set of armor, and there's a shield.
I'm taking
Does
the
the,
armor.
does the sword look like a katana?
The sword looks like a long sword.
Can I change it to a katana?
yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, it is a katana.
Oh, sweet. I reach out. Does the light like burn me or anything?
No.
Okay. I take my pinky and I touch its blade of the sword. Burn me again?
Well, as you grab the sword, you can feel it begin to draw energy from you, and it exhausts you. But you're able to hold it.
Oh, it's a sleepy time sword.
Oh, great. Guys, the sword is great. I love it. Anybody else want to take a nap?
The princes walk in and have a look at these items, and they say, "Well, I think we've hit the jackpot."
Yeah, I think you are.
They walk in and just start looking around. They say, "We've read about these. I think that's the sword of Kentario. This is the armor of Cytazelius. And that's the shield of Rodon."
And what are they? What are they?
They were depicted by historical texts to be heroes of Arkan society in the fight against Titans.
And so we can use these to fight the Titans?
Well, well, maybe, I don't know.
Alright, fair enough. Have a nice day.
Well,
Wait, what happens if I touch it?
what do you touch?
The shield.
As you pick up the shield, you can feel it draw energy from your arm.
Oh my god. Okay, I touch the armor.
The armor feels super heavy. Like, really, really heavy.
Jesus. I don't think this is made for people.
What does the sword of Katario do? Besides exhaust me.
I don't know.
You don't have any legends on it? Like, it can't just fell 1,000 swordsmen with a single swipe?
Well, I mean, it was used against Titans, so I guess. Yes, I work every day, babe. I work every day. Yes. I'm not off until, like, Friday. I'm working 9 days in a row.
Oh shit, do you want to actually stop right here, or...?
I'm good. I just want my boyfriend to order me food. Order me food!
Order me food.
In my case. I don't care.
Sushi.
You're cut off from wine for a while.
What? Order me pizza. Well, as... Yeah, you three, just take these items?
Yeah. You know what? No, I tell the royals to try them out.
No, sword's mine. I call dibs.
They might not be meant for you.
Even demons respect the rule of dibs.
You're going to get your final rest as a sleepy bitch.
So, Delphegor walks over to the armor set. He picks it up as if it was just a standard set of steel armor and throws it on. Just looks at himself and goes,
Huh. Oh, isn't that something?
and then he puts on the shield.
You don't feel any sleepy at all?
No, that feels fine.
I hand him the.
He kind of like he like examines it, turns it to the right, turns it to the left, sheaths it.
Anything? No, not even just like a cascading beam of light that lands on him the minute he gets all three items.
No, nothing that special. Brita Vanilla says, must be a family thing.
Yeah. Are you descent from that ancient city?
I mean,
Actually, yeah. So
Yeah.
the Marinas, the royalty of Corona, are actually long descendants of the Arkans. Cytazelius V. Mari, or V. Marina, was among them.
So
Neat.
these might have been actually made for you, unironically.
So you guys are supposed to like destroy this army of undead and
Well,
save us all.
you guys
possible.
you guys do know that history describes their father Iliad as a legendary war hero who is able to lead his armies from the front line and take on hundreds of men at a time. And presumably he used these items.
Huh.
Fair enough.
That was
All
a long
right.
time ago when he was a young man. He's an old fart now.
How old and how farty?
I mean, there are any other like these, but down here.
We can have a look around.
I mean, I already had a look around.
Well, you guys went to the palace. But there's the whole rest of the city. Yeah, let's go ahead and have y'all make some city investigation rolls.
Thank God I invested so many points into the city investigation modifier. All right, see you later, fucks.
13.
Let's see here. Is Hildy present?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I thought Hildy was gonna roll.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me go ahead and roll. Sorry, my bad. 12.
Okay.
This is why I don't like dice. We don't anything higher than 13.
Well, as you guys dig around through the rubble and such, you find like old paintings and pottery and such, and eventually,
Not a weapon. Not a weapon.
Dante, you find what looked to be like an old barracks from the military way back when, and you
Ooh, possible weapons.
You find a sword made of metal that looked similar to that of which you saw in Antarctica in the mines.
How many of these swords?
There's like 2 in here.
Cool. Hildy, I assume you use a sword.
I use a really fucking big sword.
So I hand one to Hildy and I keep one to myself. What do we get? What do we have?
You guys found some slew swords,
Slew? Like what?
known to be the kryptonite of gods.
Okay, neat. Slew
Gods, titans, divines, all that jazz.
sword. Cool. Just in case we need to kill God. Or kill someone like God. Maybe this will kill TEC and that stupid fucking ghost.
Clues. Clues. Hey, where are the fucking clues?
Cecil, you find some you find a skeleton with some gauntlets on it. They look like they could serve as iron or brass knuckles, but in gauntlet form. If you would note that. So the kings walk out.
Okay.
And they say, "Well, I guess we got what we needed here."
Are you gonna send your people down here to figure out more about what's going on?
Well, our father probably kept this place secret for a reason.
Weapons of mass destruction, I understand.
Yeah, he probably wanted to keep these artifacts secret, I guess, unless it came to unless you really needed them.
Can I test out this blade I got?
The slew?
The slew. Is there like a tower
There's rubble.
No, like maybe some sort
Like a building?
the tallest structure I could find.
Yeah, you can go up to like the tallest building you can find.
I try to cut it in half.
Give me a roll. Let's see here.
Oh, that didn't work.
Let's see here. So just to help you out, Dante. Oh, I didn't put it on here. Okay. You're able to slice through the wall, but the whole building doesn't. It's not like you can bring down the whole building. Definitely seems to be sharp, though.
Neat.
You then hear like a sound from across the cavern, and it echoes.
What was that noise?
If you look in the direction where it came from, you notice two figures walking like from where the portal was.
And we recognize these figures?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, I've been rolling terribly all day. Nine.
They're a little too far to make out the details.
Can't see shit.
They begin like running toward the palace.
We run towards. Can we run towards the palace?
Yes. As you reach the palace, Hildy, you can feel this divine presence kind of like fluctuating.
Oh, fuck. That ain't good. That ain't good, gamers.
As you wander through the palace, you can track these two men. And you enter this chamber where there is like a seal has begun to light.
Who are these two men? Who are they?
One of them is obviously, as you would recognize now that you're up close, TEC. The other one is a guy in his late 20s
Fuck
with
you.
these red eyes.
Oh, I hate your fucking guts.
Well then.
TEC just stands in the way, and you can hear this guttural voice growl, and he says, "Thank you for opening the portal for us."
You fucking cock. Oh, I hate your fucking guts.
I grab the slew blade that I have,
Okay.
and I go for his neck.
What
Give me a moment.
the fuck?
He says, as he holds up one finger and just the edge of your sword hits his finger, it stops. And he says, "Listen to me for a moment."
No, fuck you. I hellfire, like fucking hellfire his face.
You blow this fire in his face, and he just kind of like waits for it to be over. It just stands there, like looking at you with a red hot mask.
Menacingly.
Fucking hate your guts. Red lightning his face.
Oh, I hate your fucking guts.
Red lightning in his face, and it explodes, and he just kind of takes a few steps back, and he goes, "Ugh."
And then now I want to disarm him, literally.
You slice into his arm, and it cleaves halfway through, and his flesh seems to like regenerate around the sword, and it's like stuck inside of him.
Then I go full transformation and the sword out.
Okay. The hole seals up. He says, "We've been through this before."
Yeah, I know. Fuck you for one. Fuck you so fucking much.
You then hear from the other person behind them, who's just watching this happen, and he says forward and
No.
says, "Please,
No.
please, hold on. Like, listen."
No, I interrupted this person and go, no, fuck you too. You're with him.
Yes, I am with him.
Like together?
No, this is.
Oh.
Well, why not?
He says, he looks a little
Fine,
awkward.
then.
He looks a little like a little sweat bead drops down his right side. He's like, "Shit, they're onto us."
Fine then, keep your secrets.
He says, "Please, just listen to us for a moment."
I might hate his guts, but I have to admit he's kind of hot though.
I understand why you'd be angry, but I think this is a good opportunity to have a conversation.
Alright.
Fine. What do you want to say?
Say it quickly.
He says, "Do you know the history of us defects?"
No, I really don't care either.
Well, considering that the world hangs in balance at the moment, I think you should care, because this has everything to do with it. You see, a long time ago, we defects were the first descendants of who you would call the gods.
Wow, you must think real fucking highly of yourself.
Well, the gods did knock us down a peg, didn't they? You see,
Yeah, I'm literally the descendant of God. But look at me, I'm humble. Like
he says,
like
we are called. Do you know why we're called defects?
Is it because you're defective?
Well, up until our generation, according to legend, the void gave birth to the world gave birth to the ancient immortal. The ancient immortal gave birth to the gods, all of whom were immortal. And then the next lineage was defective. They were the first race to show signs of age.
And how is that defect?
Immortality was lost. Somewhere along the line, the quote-unquote gene pool, evolution made us mortal.
yes, evolution.
Granted, we could live a long time, but we could die of age, and this was the first time we had witnessed this.
Question: do demons age?
No.
No. Well, that I just go, huh? Must be real
Well, that sucks for you.
nice to just die of old age.
He says, your history books teach that the defects declared war on the Titans and the gods, and we rebelled against the gods unjustly, like brats. It's not what happened.
I mean, you're kind of acting like brats now. Not gonna lie.
Well, the gods had heard word from the Oracle, predetermining history as it repeats itself. The gods had slain the ancient immortal and took power. It was foretold that the defects would do the same to the gods. The gods became paranoid, naturally, and thought that they could beat fate, and they attacked us unannounced, laying siege to our city. It was Arcadius alone, the oldest of the gods, who stood up for us defects and tried to defend us. The gods banished him, and he was not welcome among them, and war was declared between him and his brethren. He led us. We ultimately lost the war. People thought Arcadius died, but it is here that he lies.
Well, why don't you just fucking move the rest of the...
He says the gods aren't these unconditional lovers that you've been taught. They're obsessed with control and power.
I'm a demon, no duh.
He says Arcadius isn't like them.
Oh god. This is what everybody says about their crazy cult.
He says if we can bring Arcadius back, we can free this world of the gods in place, and we mortals can take the reins that was given to us as birthright. And we can live free. We defect will not be persecuted anymore, oppressed or slaughtered or genocided. We just want to reclaim our place in the world.
It's pretty convenient that you're the only one who can verify your own story. Since everybody else is long gone, why should we even believe you?
Well, you've met my horoscopes, have you not?
What about them? What? They're
I'm
good at
not-
kicking our asses? That's it. That's all
You
they
act
got.
like I'm the only defect here. We defects banded together to take what's rightfully ours.
Who said it's rightfully yours? You?
The Oracle.
This Arcadius guy?
Arcadius, the god of gods. The Oracle, the predictor of fate.
I say nothing belongs to you. Nothing belongs to anyone. The only thing you all deserve is a cold stone grave.
So you think that innocent mortals should be slain just because the gods are paranoid and genocided, and that we should stay in our little corner?
But we don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Well, considering that those gods give me, like, powers and shit, yeah.
Look, I'm a demon. I like the gods probably about as much as you guys do. But if you guys need to end the order just to, I don't know, feel powerful, we gotta stop.
What do you mean feel powerful? We just want to live in peace.
If you want
By
to live in
declaring
peace,
war?
then don't declare war.
You act like I'm going on a world conquest to kill all other mortals just because...
I mean, you might as well
What?
be.
How are, like, what? Like, I'm sorry. How many brain slugs do you have to not know, like, when you walk up with an undead army like this?
Things you are saying versus things you are doing are not matching up.
He says,
Look-
you mortals unrightfully
Bitch,
are
I'm
racist
immortal.
against... You're the exception. Says they are racist against demons. They are racist against the undead. They're racist against trolls. They're racist against us defects. You think that they're the ones who are right here?
I'm
And
sorry.
they defend these genocidal gods who are power obsessed. I think you're all fucked in the head.
I'm sorry. Some of my best friends is a demon and a troll. I'll have you know.
I
We
will
have equal
say-
opportunity here.
I will say the racism against demons is a little what's the word I'm looking for?
What are you gonna say? What are you on about?
Oh, I'm gonna say it's a little justified.
Yeah.
I have said multiple times that the only good demon is a dead demon.
Oh yeah, you're
As a
Demon
demon.
Slayer.
As a demon, I am a demon slayer. Me and Axis both agree that we will destroy every demon on Earth.
I think I've met more demons that want to kill demons than demons that want to, not be demons. I'm not gonna lie. I don't find this compelling. I don't listen. You may have good intentions in your head, but like honestly, like I just see you with your army, and I'm just not believing you. I'm you know. If you came here with peace, friendship, and lollipops, maybe maybe I'd listen to you. No, you came in here with the undead army and their smelliness, and you came in and you gave them all these weapons. For what? You'd be like, oh, here's your weapons. You're like, what?
Oh, so you think I could just walk up
And
to
you might-
Corona and say, yes, can you stop being racist to the undead and also give me access to your ruins so I can summon the god of gods and defeat
Okay, but the
your
undead
current
deserve
reigning
it, though.
gods?
Okay,
Yes.
but the undead deserve it though.
But did you try it though?
The undead deserve it though. I hate those bastards.
Oh my god.
What, you think we never tried a peaceful resolution in the past millennia?
Yeah. I mean,
Listen,
You're awfully quiet.
Coronam did nothing wrong.
Oh, Coronam, don't even get me started.
Listen,
This human superpower is thinking that they're all righteous.
Coronam actually did do something wrong. They didn't go far enough.
it didn't go far enough.
Obviously.
Look, this is just the we are not so different you and I speech that every villain gives the heroes. So, if you're done, I'd like to attempt to kick your ass now, and then you're gonna kick my ass. So,
I'm ready for my ass beating now.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's too fucking rich.
Alright. Well,
Okay.
he just sighs and kind of like, he says, do what you must. I'm gonna go finish my ritual. TEC, handle them. As he kind of walks off and
Wait, who's talking to us?
and he's
Wait,
yeah.
is this
pretty
not
sure that
TC?
This is Andromeda.
I'm pretty sure Andromeda, but I'm going to try to slash my sword through Andromeda.
I'm too confused. I've been being assaulted.
You're gonna try
No,
to
I'm-
slash Andromeda.
Yeah. Just
Alright.
bisect him in half,
Alright, have fun.
lengthwise.
As
Those
you
fucking
as
Wait,
you
monarchs.
swing your sword toward him, he just teleports to the right and your sword hits the ground. And then he'll raise his finger to you. And this overwhelming force comes over your body and you like get flung across the room. Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
$11.
11. You can feel this
Seriously?
like invisible force overcome you, and you go flying across the room and crash into the wall, and you're like pinned there, like stuck against it.
I might have just punched TEC. With my,
He lowers
with
his
those-
finger and drops you and says, "TEC, continue," as he walks toward the back room.
I'm still gonna go beat up the TEC with my brass knuckles of punching.
19, with one arm behind his back and one arm up, he just foop, 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 and blocks all your punches.
Son of a bitch.
Of course he does.
Okay. That's it. I'm just gonna Nen Blast him. Just right there. I'm just gonna Nen Blast him. Using, what was it? Yeah, Aurora Blast. Nen.
You blast him and he slides backward. Delphagori and Brittamilla kind of step forward
Oh, yes.
and they say, you go after Andromeda. We'll take care of this here.
Okay. You know what? I admire your confidence in us, but you know. Let's go dive for the Andromeda now.
Yeah.
Alright. Charge!
TEC seems to attempt to stop you, but Delphagori is able to stand between him and with these new artifacts on his person, he's able to actually cleave TEC in half, and you just see him fall to the ground.
Ha, ha, ha. I stabbed TEC in the forehead.
Ah, asshole.
Oh, is he still talking? Oh God!
You can see like these shadowy like whispers or wisps kind of like come together and bring his body back together.
Continue into the other chamber that not Delphagor, Andromeda seems to be so interested in.
You've entered a full-on like altar room, and there's a large seal on the ground lit as Andromeda stands on it.
I'm going to throw an incendiary fire at Andromeda.
4. You throw the fireball at him, and his eyes glow red as it kind of hits him, kind of searing his skin a little bit, but it's like gets absorbed into his chest.
Followed up with various amounts of slip blade.
Oh, my music's too loud. I'm drowning you out. Sorry, what was that?
I want to kill him with katana.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Where is it? There we go. Alright. As your katana strikes him, he just kind of like... Is there a specific place you hit him?
His crotch.
You hit his crotch and his dick feels like hard as steel.
God damn it.
Oh no! Now I know why TEC follows you around.
Cut through steel. I have the strength of steel.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Let's see here. He raises his finger. Dante, roll again. You know what's coming.
While he raises his finger, obviously beating up Dante, I'm going to go in for a 10-pointed strike on him. And also, I'm going to use a combination of abilities. Is that right?
10-pointed strike would be the first ability. Once you pass it, you can do another.
Well, I'm trying to use, what was it called? The martial stature. He basically uses my mana to increase my strikes to steel. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, martial strength, I mean.
Oh, it's passive. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
It's included in every strike.
Okay, so then, yeah, I'm going to try to go for the punches, the 10-point strike against him while he's distracted.
9, you, Dante, you feel this force begin to overwhelm you, but in the middle of it, Cecil runs up and just starts whacking the shit out of him.
Neat. Hildy, are you going to do anything?
Nope.
I need a piss bag.
I just think it's funny because I know I'm gonna get my ass beat if I try to fuck with him.
Does he do anything?
No, he's just getting punched to shit.
Oh, okay. I was like, did everybody just stop fighting? I was like, oh, okay. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just do a dragon's roar. That's just a drop kick since, he's just letting me do this.
You dragon roar kick him and he goes, ah! And he flies backward and crashes through the stone wall.
Yeah, that's right. Don't fuck with me. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
I follow up with an infernal hellbeam.
Oh shit, I gotta piss. I'm sorry.
You fire the beam into the hole in the wall and just explode, and you hear, ah!
Hildy, do something, please.
Nah.
He will get out of his hole.
Don't get out of the hole. Get back into the hole. I Infernal Hellbeam him again. Get back in the hole.
He has his hands like put together now, like as if he was praying. You Infernal Hellbeam him and it explodes and a burst of smoke bursts out around him.
Like, it didn't do
No, it
anything
hit
wrong?
him. You can hear, ah!
Okay.
10-point strike
as the
again.
smoke clears, you can still see his hands placed together.
Can I 10-point strike his fingers?
You're just gonna punch his hands.
What's he doing with his hands?
He just has them together like he's praying.
Oh. No, yeah, I'm gonna continue doing what I said I was gonna do.
You begin hitting his hands. He keeps them together. He's like, "You are not separating these hands!" As you just slap the shit out of him.
You motherfucker. I'm gonna... God, can you give me the ability to bite somebody really hard?
He's gonna
Not
try
bite.
to return a kick to Cecil.
I want to cut off his leg that he's using to kick Cecil.
Roll to intercept.
14.
That's fast enough. 7. You stab his leg, and blood splatters on the ground. It's like, my leg!
I then infuse the blade with Hellfire energy, and then just like slice upwards.
You cleave him into the air with a burst of fire, and he hits the ceiling and falls to the ground. He's laying face down, but his hands are still like.
Not having a good time, is he?
You know what? His arms are like clapped like he's praying, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab his arm, and you know where the elbow is, right?
Uh huh.
I'm gonna punch the opposite way the elbow should be going
Oh god.
with a 10-point strike. You motherfucker! Your good ass elbow!
His elbows are hard as steel.
Think your elbows can
He
survive.
kind of like after Cecil beats him into the wall, just beating the shit out of him. He like winces and he opens one eye and he goes, "Ugh, this is not going as planned."
You know, I don't plan for my ass to get beat either, but you know, maybe you should get used to
He's
it.
in really
I
forward try
pop
to
up
kick
and go,
Cecil.
hell
Oh,
no, it's not. I'm going to activate my infernal chains. Do two abilities at once: the infernal chains, or the hell chains of hell, whatever the fuck, and the barbs of Beelzebub. And I'm going to stab both hands with the barbs and pull his hands apart.
6. You stab it through his
Question
hands. He goes, "No!" His hands separate, and the progress on the seal seems to pause for a moment.
And then I get over here, scorpioning him into my sword. Just like kind of get over here, but keep my sword pointed at to him because I want to stab him.
Oh, like you drag him into your sword.
Yeah, I drag him into my sword. Or not.
His eyes, now that his hands were separated, his eyes turn orange, and his muscles suddenly bulge, and he resists your chain. And as a counter, he's gonna try to pull you in with your chain and punch you.
No, I only get to pull the chains. Do I need to roll?
You know what? I'm gonna drop kick him again. My Dragon Roar ability, obviously. I just do a single drop kick with an explosive force.
$11. With his newfound strength, you find yourself pulled toward him, and he's gonna throw a punch. Cecil, you were gonna hit him?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop kick him.
Alright, let's
Using
see if
one
he's
of my abilities.
interrupted.
Oh my god. The concentration on this man.
He ducks under Cecil's punch and uppercuts Dante. Or Cecil's kick.
Ow.
He says, "You don't understand, I don't want to hurt you, please!"
Listen, you don't understand it. I don't want to be hurt either. But I'm gonna hurt you more than you're gonna hurt me.
I want to. Fuck it.
TC literally ripped off that man's arm and put it up his ass.
I want to incendiary Helion, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Nine. He tries to raise his barrier and absorbs some of the blast, but a lot of it does get through and it blasts him across the room and he's lit on fire and he's like, ah!
And my chains are still attached to him, right?
Yes.
Then I pull him towards Cecil.
Oh, I give him the old, I use the Rising Sun. I send an upward kick into the target with a powerful show of force, launching him skyward and making them airborne.
He swings you into him and you kick him and he hits the ceiling and falls down.
Now will you do something, Hildy? Please?
I've been in the restroom for the past few minutes. What are we doing?
Alright, that's it. I'm just gonna use Heaven's Heal. Just right on his head. I'm just gonna stomp this guy's head like the last guy.
I will heal the party. Do I have an AoE heal? I should
Actually,
probably have
we
an AoE.
haven't been hit. Suspiciously.
Cecil and Dante had been hit, maybe.
I've been hit.
Oh, well, not.
Oh yeah, Cecil's been hit a couple times.
Well, in that case, I will set up an advantageous battlefield using Holy Fire and ensuring that we have them exactly where we want them.
You create a ring of fire?
Yes.
Alright. Cecil, you bring your heel down and you, as he hits the ground and he goes, oh, the smash. His head digs into the stone and he has like a bloody nose and he's like sat there. His skull seemed to have withstood it, but he's hurting.
Can I just like pull him out of the rock, circle around, slam him back into the ground?
Yep. He's just like laying there. He tries to put his hands back together.
Oh,
Nope,
oh no.
I keep them separate.
Yeah, I get the other hand. I get his other hand. Like, you just can put your hands together real well, can't you, you son of a bitch?
He says, "Get off!" And a large shockwave force blasts both of you. Roll a d20.
Five.
Both of you hit the wall with earth-shattering strength. And he gets up trying to hold his hands up together and the seal lights up again.
My chains are still attached to him, right?
I'll roll for
Let me
chains.
see if they're still stuck. Yeah, they're still stuck.
You're not a dish.
Okay, cool. I just like
You're a man.
pull his hands
Name
apart
brand
again.
Bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA.
You yank his hands and the seal light turns off again.
Somebody cut off this guy's motherfucking hands.
I look at him. Oh, you know what? I'm going for the elbows again. 10-pointed strike right to the elbows. This man! That is
He starts running from Cecil. He's like, no. He's running. He's running with his hands together. Stay away from
Hildy,
me.
what's the strongest attack you got?
Probably a well-placed Radiant Strike, but
Smack is nuts.
Don't you have like like Generation 2 abilities now?
Oh shit, I do. Ooh. What's these do?
Oh my god, smack his nuts. Smack him.
You just see Andromeda running in circles around the seal as Cecil's chasing him.
Okay, I'm
Like,
just
get
gonna,
back here! Get back here!
I'm gonna do a Nen blast while he's running for me to like push it.
You hit him in the back and he falls over. Ah!
I'm just gonna start stomping on him. Like, okay, can I do 10-pointed strike, but I'm just stomping?
Yeah. You just like machine gun stomp on him. He's like, you just hear him begging, oh no, please! His hands are still together, but you're just beating the shit out of him.
I'm gonna start stomping on his hands then. God damn it!
No, his hands will stay together.
No, stop!
Yes!
I need some help here.
I hear Hellfire Bolt.
Wait, hold on. Did he just say help? Oh my.
He's he goes, woo! And he grabs Cecil and just puts him in the way.
No! I do the incoming blast thing. But it's reflected away.
Roll.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yes. You deflect the hellfire, and he tries to like crawl away. He's like, no.
Alright. You stop. You little.
All right.
You. Oh, you got some?
Yeah, I'm gonna just fucking cut off one of his arms. Just at the shoulder.
Oh, good shit.
Motherfucker.
Can we play Benny Hill theme while this is going on? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use my Nen manifestation, capable of drawing large amounts of aura from the world around you, during a large-scale Nen explosion. I yell. I'm like yelling. I'm just going.
You fire this large Nen off, and he closes his eyes and a barrier forms, absorbing all of the Nen.
I fire. Come on, stop having me to reload my character sheet. I use an incendiary fire.
He absorbs the Nen and goes, whew! And then a fireball appears. It hits him in the square in the face and it explodes. The entire room is engulfed in smoke.
Do you know what this calls for?
He's laying on the ground. His hands have been separated now, and he's like trying to get up, but he seems to be very injured.
No, I'm just gonna stomp on his hand.
You stomp on his hands. They're not breaking or anything, but he's just like he's laying there taking it.
Okay, I'm
laying there taking it.
All right, fair enough. All right.
He
I'm
goes,
just gonna...
"You don't understand. You don't understand."
Okay, what do I not understand? Tell me. Enlighten me.
He says, "You're not letting me grant you salvation."
Okay,
Right.
all right.
That's
That's
At this point, the door behind you opens and TEC walks in with Delphagori over his shoulder.
No.
All right.
He's he says if you don't, he says stop or the prince or the king dies.
That not my king.
I go, stop or this guy dies.
Yeah, we know how much he means to you.
He tilts his head. He says, well, Andromeda, you fool. You allow yourself to get caught like this.
I wrap the
He
chain
says,
I
fine,
got.
kill him.
just looking
Okay.
at Andromeda, I'm like, that's rough, buddy.
He says,
Yeah, that's-
he says, let's look at the situation here.
No, okay. Alright, now we're gonna be reasonable.
Both kings of Corona could die right here, right now.
Okay.
You kill Andromeda, I'll just kill you afterward. And I'll take lead of the armies. And all the information you learned will disappear. And the artifacts will stay down here with me. And the rest of the world will die.
I fucking hate your guts. Jesus. I want you to die more than I want this guy to die.
Because Andromeda, while he was a good leader and a rallyman, he doesn't have the guts or the strength.
No.
He's
Andromeda, you work with this dick?
I also hate this fucker.
says Andromeda thinks that he can nice guy his way through this war.
Wait, he was being a nice guy?
Well, y'all are still alive, aren't you?
Listen, I've been stomping this man's hand for a little bit.
Andromeda is more powerful than me. You all should thank him.
No, well, I guess it'd just be that much easier to kick your ass. Alright, guys, I'm holding him down. Go get him.
Alright, I detach my chains and go after the TEC. I want to get one of my chains into his neck.
He says, I gave you a chance to walk away from here. Alright.
Come on, roll off. Fuck no. Fuck Dice Maiden.
He seems to move at teleportation speed now, throwing the prince into the air as he appears behind Dante and tries to put him in a chokehold.
Hildy, do something!
Holy Smite!
Come on, Dice Maiden. There it goes.
Nope, she stopped working. That's not back to one.
Hildy, as you try to Holy Smite, he... Dante, did you roll for the chokehold by chance?
No. $17.
You manage to duck underneath the chokehold. And Hildy, your Holy Smite hits him and explodes. Smoke blinding everybody in the room. As the smoke clears, he seems standing as he does before, his flesh closing together.
What will cause him to stop stealing? Like, apparently weapons that kill gods don't work on him.
Why don't we just take his head off? I mean, it won't kill him, but, we just keep his head off. Judge fighting without your head off?
This
Pretty sure his body can move
crimson,
independently.
or this blood-colored red aura begins to emerge from him, and you can feel this toxic presence. The air begins to feel heavy as if it was ozone. It becomes hard to breathe, and gravity seems to increase, feeling heavy on your body.
I used my martial agility to close the distance with him and uppercut him with a 10-point strike. My god.
Almost like if you can see, almost as if it was slow motion, him just easily predicting your movements and swaying between your punches, and eventually he returns a punch to you.
I use Hell's Downbringing to fly into the sky and dive the target.
Oh no.
Motherfucker.
Dante comes from behind him and he raises one hand, blocking that punch, while his other strike hits Cecil, breaking his entire ribcage and sending him flying into the wall.
Hildy, you got anything?
Dante, while he's got your fist, he's gonna roundhouse kick back into you.
Oh, okay.
Unless Hildy, does something to interrupt that.
I could try this prayer of repellence
Okay.
to try to put some distance between my allies and the enemies.
He manages to kick Dante before the prayer hits him. Dante, you can feel your right arm break and the right side of your rib cage as well, as you've hit the wall much like Cecil did. The blast hits him and he slides ever so slightly, but he begins to walk through the blast toward Hildy, pushing against it.
Okay. I'm gonna do a Nen Blast right under him. Oh wait, no, that pushes. That's a. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a push on. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to use an Nen Blast on him.
So he's under pressure from the prayer. The blast hits him. And he seems to resist the bludgeon.
Incendiary Helion. Target that dick.
You got around his awareness and you hit him in a critical spot, and the prayer takes hold and blasts him into the wall.
I then Incendiary Helion the wall he is in, like 4 or 5 fucking times.
You can see the wall just blast zone. Just Helion. Helion has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Hellfire bolts fly into the wall, exploding. And that half of the room just like caves in.
While I am blasting the fuck out of TEC, I turn to Andromeda and go, if you're gonna do your prayer thing, do it now.
Wait, are we on Andromeda's side now? Okay, fair enough.
Well, obviously TEC is not on anyone's.
Andromeda looks up at you and says, "Oh, okay," and he puts his hands together and the seal begins to light up again.
I was right. The BBEG is TEC.
You can hear like this after Dante, you're absolutely exhausted, drained of mana almost entirely as you fire off hundreds of these blasts into him. And the smoke begins to clear as he's buried in rubble, but inside you can feel the presence, that heavy presence around you still emitting from that center point.
God damn it, why is this dick still alive?
You eventually see one hand like emerge from the rubble, and then another. And he digs his way out.
I'm just gonna stomp. I'm just gonna like keep stomping him down.
You can hear. Cecil runs up to him, and some of your punches land, some of them are blocked. He seems to be paying like half attention as he's getting respite from this hit he took from the Hellions. Like you punch him in the face, he blocks one. You punch him in the gut, he blocks one.
I just keep muttering, stay the fuck down there!
Would anybody else like to do that? He's open to attack at the moment.
Insert tomato meme.
You can strike again, Cecil, or Hildy can go, or Dante can go.
Hildy, go.
I will go for Holy Smite. Take a guess.
He gets whacked over and over and over again from Cecil. And the Holy Smite hits him and explodes. And one of his arms is like limp looking from the explosion, but it seems to be visibly regenerating very quickly.
God,
he says,
damn it.
Y'all never quit! As he gets back up.
This ass won't quit.
Alright. This is a bad
Andromeda
idea.
yells at you guys and he says, it's pointless, he's immortal.
You better start
So am
praying
I, but I
louder.
don't heal like that fucking guy.
No, he's like, actually immortal.
Incendiary Firebomb, all my mana, directly into TEC's forehead.
You don't have very much left, but yeah. And your After all those Hellions and you've drained yourself, you try to summon this blast and fire it, but he easily just smacks it away and it poof. He says,
that's all I got.
You've reached the end of your line, demon.
You know what? I'm gonna zen him. I'm gonna use my zen manifestation.
Andromeda just begs you guys. He says, "Please, just buy enough time for me to summon Arcadius."
I'm gonna do the Kamehameha.
Arcadius is the only one who can beat him.
And before we actually summon the devil.
You fire a Nen manifestation?
Yeah, a zen manifestation. Or Nen? Yes, am I saying zen?
The Nen flies toward him and he seems to slice it with his hand in half as it splits into 2 Nen blasts and it goes behind him and explodes against the wall. He then like slumps over for a second and takes a breath. And then teleports in front of Cecil. And he attempts to
my
karate chop
stance,
you immediately. Oh, your reverse stance?
Yeah, reverse stance.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
I know what's gonna happen. I know the rules. And so, fuck me. Hold on. I'm like actually not able to type right now. Oh.
13. Cecil, you're prepared and you're eyeing carefully. You focus, breathe in and breathe out, and you meditate. And then you realize, oh shit, he's too fast, and he hits you in the face. And you can feel like your cheekbone break and crack as you skid across the floor from the strike.
I mutter, I have more than one cheek, asshole.
He teleports again and tries to heal drop Cecil. Hilda, you have an opportunity. His back is turned to you.
I will go for a Radiant Strike.
10, you hit him on the back and your blades hits his skin and begins to burn through, but he doesn't seem to mind as he carries out his strike on Cecil. Cecil, I need you to roll.
Oh god.
How's your own medicine?
Can I jump in front of Cecil and try to cut his arm in half?
My arm?
Not Cecil's arm, TEC's arm.
Let me see. 3? Yes, you can.
Alright, then I cut his arm in half.
Cecil,
No,
you are
not in
saved
half,
by Dante.
off.
You cleave off one of his arms and it hits the ground, and it and you actually see it kind of fizz away as if it was like smoke, and then a new arm kind of like very quickly regenerates.
God damn it, I hate you so fucking much.
He says, "I thought you were tired," and he drop kicks up Dante.
Does he
Well, then-
though?
I drop kick him!
Oh no.
Yes, he does.
Okay, but is he ready for my drop kick?
Dante, the rest of your ribs are broken as you fly backwards. Cecil,
I still have
You
another
drop kick
cheek,
him in the back.
motherfucker!
so you see him hit Dante, and you hear Dante's bones crack, and then you hear
That's right.
Cecil kick him in the back, and his bones crack.
Screen's off. That's why you have blurry vision.
Oh yeah, that's why I have blurry vision.
I'm just like lying on the floor, wondering, why am I alive? How am I alive?
I don't even know, fam.
He teleports standing above Dante, and just picks him up by the head, and like lifts him,
Oh, hi.
and then he throws him into Cecil.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, bye.
I used the reverse thing.
Oh no. Am I just going to
Roll
go
a
right back
d20,
to-
Cecil.
Is that really a good idea?
It's either that or get hit by a demon, and quite frankly, Dante, now you are the round.
Roll to reversal.
Roll to reverse human. Alright, let's see.
Oh! Dante, you get caught in midair, and then you're like, thanks, and then he throws you again. You're, oh!
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, thank you, friend. Ah!
TEC looks stunned, and he goes, what the? And then, wham! Dante
Wait.
hits TEC and knocks him into the wall.
Instead of just hitting him, can
Oh.
I cut him in half?
Yeah, you can make a strike. You cleave across him, and your slew blade seems to be able to pierce through his skin as he is cleaved heavily and like falls backward. And of course the regeneration begins to take hold again, but he's laying there.
You fucking bitch. I'd try to cut him, like, just to bits. In my exhausted state.
You get a few good licks in on him, but then eventually he grabs your like sword-wielding wrist and pulls you in and tries to like grab you by the neck and choke you.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
I'm gonna hit his arm. I'm gonna punch his arm with a 10-point strike.
Hildy,
Alright, Hildy.
you hear voices in your head whisper, Cecil and Dante are both severely injured, but you can heal them.
Yeah, but why would I do that when I can hit things really hard?
I mean, that too.
Oh, well, you haven't hit things really hard yet.
Also, you have a Super Saiyan ability if you want to hit things really hard.
Alright, I'm back.
You know what? I will flash heal that one Dante character.
Ooh, honey.
So Dante,
Oh wait, no, wait, no.
you can heal Dante if you touch him with your gloves.
How bad is our other character?
Cecil's ribs are shattered.
I will flash heal Cecil.
Do I really need my ribs, though?
Cecil, you feel your wounds begin to lighten as this holy magic like sweeps over you and restores you. Dante, did you go ahead and roll to see if you're getting just choked out? Or did he go to BRB? Oh, he's there, okay.
16.
16. He tries to reach for your throat, but you just like grab his wrist and he's not able to grab your throat.
Aha! So grabbing is your weakness.
So he's grabbing your wrist, you're grabbing his wrist. You're like just standing there.
Alright, I'm gonna start I'm gonna punch him in the ribs. Just gonna go for the old rib punch.
You hit him in the ribs and he like, you can hear him go, ugh! But he takes it.
I'm gonna 10-point strike his ribs now, you motherfucker.
And then he kicks back. Get off me!
Well, is he still holding?
He's holding. He has his hands on Dante, but then he's gonna like kick out to the side and hit you.
Oh my god! With holding somebody. All right, you.
I don't have any mana left, correct?
No, there's nothing left.
All right, fuck. Well, fuck it.
Cecil, you dodge out of the way.
I'm gonna try to do a rising sun with an upward kick into him to try to launch him into the air. Oh, well, I guess not.
Dante, he lets you go and like separates to avoid the kick, and he backs up.
I just fall over and go, okay.
At this point, you can see that the seal is actually like lit up brightly, and you can and it begins to like spin. And Andromeda says,
Andromeda, does that mean it's done?
He's here. As the seal begins to like unspiral and unravel, and TEC stands back and goes, "Oh my god."
Yes, literally.
I'm gonna flip him off and go, "We're both gonna die at the same time, bitch."
Andromeda says, "You are my loyal general. I trusted you, and you were happy to stand by and let them kill me. You are now an enemy to the defect, and will never forgive you." As the seal eventually, finally erupts in a pillar of light, and out from it steps a man with long black hair, a scar across his nose, and in this divine-looking black armor.
And I am just completely annihilated by being in his presence, right?
Nope.
No? I'm still alive?
He's divine, but not holy.
That makes no sense.
Hildy, you can feel a presence like you've never felt before.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just it's like as if you were staring at the sun, but through your divine sense. It's overwhelming. He looks up and like pops his neck and goes, oh, "Who summoned me?"
That one.
Not me!
I pointed that guy. I pointed the yes. The Andromeda.
He turns around and looks at Andromeda, seeing his red eyes, and immediately smiles. Says, "A defect. I'm glad to see you guys survive the war." To which Andromeda begins to cry. He says, "Only a handful of us are left. We came to bring you back to lead us and to restore the balance in the world again." Arcadia's kind of walks up and just like pats him on the head.
Oh, good job.
He says, "Rest assured, I'm back." And he turns and looks at TEC. He says, "Do I know you?" To which TEC kind of like panically looks around and looks at all of you and says, and begins to back away.
Wait, he says what?
He's kind of just like, oh shit.
Oh, you're trying to run now, huh? Trying to run?
I hobble over to the exit, just put my sword between me and him and go, "No, fucking no, you're not running this time."
I also man the door.
You, God,
begins
whatever
to
you
chuckle.
are, please, I am begging you. I will pray to you every day if you kill this man.
Arcadius says,
My holy doesn't work on him, sadly.
Arcadius looks at the man and says, "Who are you?" TEC looks to the rest of you and then to Andromeda and says, "You all... I thank you.
Thank us.
I can't wait to see how things unfold." As this like smoke consumes him and he just disappears.
Yeah, I feel like I made a mistake.
Arcadius looks to the rest of you and the king Delphagori kind of begins to like come to, and Britavanil in the other room like walks in. Both of them looking beaten to hell.
Oh, look! Our two almost corpses.
Royal
Hey,
corpses to you.
There's also one almost corpse right over here, and I am in extreme amounts of pain. Does anybody have either any meat on them, or is okay with me just like eating an arm or something?
Excuse me.
Andromeda looks to Dante and his eyes change from red to white, and this healing aura begins to whirl around Dante, restoring you to full health almost instantly.
Neat.
Even his
Still
eyes turn
hungry
back to
though, but
red.
neat. And I'm still alive? Like, this stuff didn't kill me?
Nope.
The fuck?
He says, "We Stigma don't use holy to heal." In any case, Arcadia's, and he kneels. He says, Your Holiness, will you please lead our charge into battle? And Arcadius looks at him and says, Dear child, I've only just awoken and Lord knows how much time has passed. I'm sure you'll understand, but I have to take care of a few things first. But rest assured, when the time comes, I'll be there.
I was kind of hoping he would just say, like, no, fuck you, I'm done with fighting.
I was also hoping he would do that.
Done with fighting.
He
You
just
think
got
now that you think now that I'm back, the gods will sit idly by and just let me live out my life in peace?
Yes.
Maybe.
I mean, look, the gods haven't done anything for anyone here in a long time. So, if
Is that so?
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just like gone, or somewhere else, or like abandoned us. Sorry, Hildy, but I'm pretty sure your power, it comes from something else and not the gods we worship.
Does it come from the power of friendship?
Could be.
Well,
I
My
needless
power-
to say, you haven't killed us and ended the world in 5 seconds, so you know, can't be
Yeah,
that
well,
bad.
in any case,
And-
he looks to the rest of you and says, I thank you. I've been, it was getting a little cramped over in that dimensional pocket.
Question for you, Andromeda.
He's just
What are
there,
you gonna
like, with,
do
like,
now?
He's like all beaten to fuck and bruised.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like, TEC probably just vanished to go take over the undead army. Yours?
Yeah, mine.
What do?
All
His,
right,
his eyes
time
turn
to
white
kill the
again, and
undead.
you can watch as his body regenerates back to its perfect condition, and he stands up.
Bullshit. But I guess that he did the same thing to me, but bullshit.
He says, well, he's probably going to go take over the army, so I should probably go take care of that.
Yeah,
Or-
how are we gonna help you?
Or you could go join Corona and us trying to fight the undead army.
Yeah, you could do that.
Hey, you know how we said, you know, if you came in peace and friendship and flowers and sunshine and shit, maybe they'd help you? I bet you if you, like, help them, like, not be invaded, I bet they'd really love you and your cause.
I mean, the two kings of Corona are right here, right now.
Oh, yeah. How are those two kings?
They look like
Oh,
they look like crap.
he'll heal them too.
How
Look,
much
see?
healing power do you have, Lord?
Peace and friendship. Look, it's already be working.
He says TEC wasn't lying when he said I could kick his ass. But I don't like violence. In any case, perhaps I'm interested in going to stop this war now that Arcadius is here. I'm gonna go home and
Rethink
face
Twilight.
TEC. Maybe disavow my commitment to peace for an exception.
You mean commitment to war?
Well, to pieces, and he's gonna kick TEC's ass.
Oh, all right.
Kick TEC's ass, take back the army, and give full authority to Arcadius. And Arcadius will lead us from there. You all have been most helpful, but if all goes well, Corona won't have an attack to worry about.
Huh. Maybe. We will see.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
You do what you have to do.
Yeah.
All right, Brita Vanilla, get up.
Arcadius kind of
Hey.
walks over to the portal that you guys had created and
You're still muted, Sean.
How long have you been playing?
Yeah, same.
3 hours.
It's been 4 hours.
Impossible.
We started at 4.
Yeah, we started at 6.
Yeah,
It's
we're
10
about to
now.
wrap up here anyway.
Shit.
Yeah, so
Alright.
Arcadius kind of creates his own seal, and he and Andromeda disappear using that magic, whereas the two kings reopen their portal using their rings and bring you back to Corona.
I'm very confused on who the bad guy is.
Us. We're the bad guy.
Plot twist.
Have we always been the good bad guy? Yes. Always have been. Okay.
And then we'll
Well,
end
then-
the session there.
Okay. Well, I guess we have. So this is what you wanted to get to? Is this what you've been wanting to rush the story for?
No.
Also, something I knew something had to been up when the fight with the big bad guy is actually more of a fucking Benny Hill theme playing in the fucking background. Like, why you stop running from me?
No! Go away! Don't touch me.
Then I just keep stomping him, stomping him.